She's a taking LSD, and now that we're best friends, she wants to give a bit to me. But what's the matter, Daddy? How come you're turning green? Can it be that you can't live up to your dreams? Younger generation, everybody. John Sebastian. Thank you, Matt.
Give it up for Michael Gossler, everybody! Sounded great! Sounded great. Once again, it's a 5-minute time limit. Let's try to stick to the time limit. We have a lot of people signed up. Kate Parr, you're on deck. Jake Shore, hymie, wilhelm. Drew takuman, loganx, Katy, Murphy, Sabrina, Chann. Let's get Marco Coelho up to read for us, everybody. Gonna read some literature. Give it up for Marco.
How's it going, everybody? Can't see you guys, which I think might help me. I don't have the same stage presence since I'm just reading words, so first time reading my poetry. I think it's good. Top of the head. Reading 2 medium poems and 2 small ones. I think that'll put me nicely within the 5-minute time limit, and depending on how much time I have at the end, I might read a little extra one. So this one's called Casablanca. Music from accompanying chorus classic. When your face flashes in my mind's eye, I taste ambrosia on my lips. There is no bitterness, only warmth. Can I do without? Will I always be frail? I see you in the Hudson. I see you in the Seine. I see you in the Bosphorus. I see you at the edges of the Atlantic, alongside the dark silhouettes. In the evening sun shimmer, you dance across the water. The flickering edges of your mouth, the corners of your smile, persist in my memory. Every day I see you, I hope you'll return. Until my last breath, I'll hold on to my hope. I will grip this delusion with my bones until I'm dust. Short one's coming up. This one's called Gagged. What can I express with my limited tongue? The things others put together so easily seem to me a square piece in a round hole. My biology is my enemy. What does one do without trust in themselves? How do I cultivate better outcomes for myself with this heavy melancholy weighing on me like a rain-filled cloud? Today it pains me to see the sky blue, so distant, when yesterday it poured out of me. That's another one. Woo! February blues, you know. First winter in New York also, which was good to me. Number 3 is called Deccan Plateau. Uncollared dogs saunter around, piles of coconuts, solid dark green watermelons, peeled pineapples at vendor stands. The air is dry and my lips are parched. Yellow rickshaws with black covers are woven in and out of by humming scooters. We leave the dirt roads and rejoin the highway. The buses come so close I could reach out and touch their sides. They blow clouds of putrid exhaust. Entire families pass on motorbikes, a father, mother, and 3 children, held together by the tension between them. I stop under the shade to eat biryani and drink sugarcane juice. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Last one, little medium-sized one, and then how am I on time?
We have a minute and a half.
Okay, great. Maybe I'll do both. All right, last one's, or potentially last one, Jesus with a cigarette. How am I supposed to damn my desire? Damn my desire. I cannot peacefully contend with your absence. Every part of me protests. When words emerge, only a shadow remains. My own tongue rubs against my cheek. A kiss of betrayal. Then a new testament to eternity. I lose my patience, my lust for life. I don't want to be in this spiritually dead place. The desire is slow here. To possess you is to lose you, and all I have left is desire. My olive-skinned muse at the edge of my bed. She reminds me of Trastevere cobblestone and aperitifs in August. Ancient weight heavy on my psyche, ancient guilt hangs humid in the air. Little deaths past midnight, little deaths in the morning hours. She feels so harmonious, cracked Sicilian soil. We fall into Monet's garden and leave water lilies on the outlines of our bodies.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Well, that's all for me, folks, so thanks.
Give it up for Marco Coelho, everybody. Do you have a book or anything that we can read, or?
No, not yet.
All right, check out Marco on Instagram, everybody. I'm tagging everybody on Instagram stories. Give it up one more time for Marco. Those beautiful poems. Fantastic. All right, we've got Jake Shore on deck. He's going to read for us. Hymie Wilhelm, the great Hymie Wilhelm coming up. You do not want to miss that, everybody. One of New York City's best draw, takuman, loganx. Can we get Kate Parr up, everybody? Give it up for Kate Parr. In this amazing sequence. This is fantastic. Give it up for Kate Parr.
Hey everybody, my name is Kate, and today I'm going to be singing an original song that is called Feel Alive, and one more song that many of you know. In the ocean, wonderlicks play, feel emotions. Such romance, writing songs in the metro, smiling with tears in my eyes. I'm so lost, but I won't last forever. Risking to love, trying things the first time. And of course I'm afraid of making mistakes. Make it or break it, I need ears, burning my fingers, but loving my life. I just wanna feel alive. I wanna dance in the rain, dance in the ocean, wonderlicks play, feel the emotions, feel the emotions, just ignore the precautions, just cross the oceans of your wild, oh be cautious. guys probably know. So if you just sing along. Alabama, Arkansas, I still love my mom, not the way that I still love you. Holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I've never loved one like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it to the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need. Holy moly, pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ. Ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, oh, let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, home, yes I am home. Home is when I'm in love with you. I'll follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. You that I need. Walk until we think we'll die, barefoot on a summer night. Nothing is sweeter than with you. Back in the streets with you and me. Let me go home. Home is whenever I'm with you. Oh, home. Make me go home. Home is when I'm in love with you. Alabama, Arkansas, I just love my mom and pie. Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. Home is when I'm in love with you. Home is when I'm in love with you. Oh, home, let me come home. Home is when I'm with you.
Give it up for Kate Parr, everybody. Sounding great on that guitar. Taking me back with that cover. Is that, who does that? Is that Foster the People or Peter, Bjorn, and John? Does it, or fucking, I don't know contemporary music. Is that Kings of Leon? I don't even know. Give it up for Kate Parr one more time, everybody. That was great. It's a conceptual time limit, okay? It's like it's relative. You get up here and it feels like 5 minutes. All right, we've got Hymie, Wilhelm on deck, Drew, takuman, loganx, Katy, Murphy, Sabrina, Chann, Dakota, Hashman, Omar, Bathtub, Nebulla, Guthrie, Lewis, Maddie, Burke, Gwen, Dan, Pemberton, Charlotte, Swens, Josh Risco. Let's get Jake Shore. Give it up for Jake Shore, everybody. He's going to read for us. We're stoked. Give it up for Jake Shore.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. I'm going to read some prose for you all. On the morning of October 31st, Professor Dennis Q. Leavenworth started grading a final paper for his fiction writing class and discovered that the student submitted short stories' protagonist was named after him. The character was a 59-year-old half-Jewish divorced professor, and the detailed physical description mirrored exactly that of Dennis's own likeness. The story's opening scene consisted of Dennis Q. Leavenworth, 5 foot 9 inches tall, bespectacled, rotund, pale, being beaten within inches of his life, without mercy and with gore, by 5 members of a Rhode Island syndicate of the Italian Mafia. Each of the Mafia thugs were armed with guns and clubs, and 2 of them had massive cuts of some kind of cured meat. The descriptions of the violence were so detailed and inspired and vivid that Dennis wondered how many times the student had read and referenced Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian. By the time Dennis finished reading, he was struck with a new feeling, a combination of pride, the student had made tremendous progress, and genuine fear. The story paced, built, sustained to a final scene, a crescendo where the character named after him was executed gangland style outside of a bagel shop on the east side of Providence. It was described in detail how the bullet that eventually killed him first pierced extensively the half-eaten bagel sandwich with lox he was eating. It was a strange confluence of feelings. On the one hand, the student Javon had improved perhaps more than any other student Dennis had ever taught. On the other hand, it was all very troubling. Javon's inspiration was so specifically directed at writing about Dennis's own death that Dennis wondered what he'd done to warrant such interest. Does Javon hate me? He thought. Clearly, he brooded. Dennis tossed the story onto his desk. It hit the surface and resolved with a bright sound similar to lots of papers shuffling. Do all my students hate me, so much so that they fantasize about murdering me? He wondered about a grade. How can I give him an A? How can I properly evaluate this paper at all? He leaned back in his desk chair. He picked at his thumb's knuckle. He remembered the first time in middle school when he was reprimanded for writing a story about witches. He checked his email. A few were marked urgent, and he knew why. The recent fiasco involving Dr. Lewis Baskett. Now, Dennis could not truthfully say that he ever thought that the chair of biology, Dr. Lewis Baskett, was in fact a full-blown Nazi, but he did always find it quite unusual that Dr. Baskett had devoted such a significant portion of his professional career to what was described in his university website bio as population control. Dr. Baskett had been fired after a monumental and high-profile student-sparked social media campaign, and for all intents and purposes, Dennis had it on good authority that Baskett was already in the process of moving to some remote wooded area in Maine to hide and perhaps do worse. Dr. Baskett had insinuated the worst bit while packing his office together and conversing with Muriel Logan, the chair of human services. The landline phone on Dennis's phone rang violently. It sounded like a high-pitched alarm screaming. Between the time Dennis reached for the phone and picked up, he thought about whether Lou Baskett was going to do the Dutch. Dennis and Steven, how are you? I don't know. I just read a really weird file. A kid wrote a story about a character with my name and likeness getting beaten up and then murdered. That's insane, but we've got bigger problems than your fictionalized murder, Dennis. There's a rumor going around campus that Lou Baskett used some locker in St. Bishop to house Nazi paraphernalia. It's gotten into the water supply that he's got a Third Reich pistol in there. A gun? Yes. 2 students were just in my office talking about how they're going to spin this on social media. They're going to pick it up, they're going to put it on TikTok and buck 'em. What the hell is buck 'em? I have no idea. I told them that there aren't any lockers in St. Bishop. There aren't, are there? Dennis scratched his arm. Actually there are, at the whole lower level. The registrar uses it for storage. It's like a warehouse down there. Mother of God, what? Do you think it's possible one of Hitler's guns is in a locker on campus? No way. Anyway, didn't Lou move all of his shit out yesterday? Word is he didn't empty the locker. Thanks a lot, appreciate it.
Great stuff. Give it up for Jake Shore, everybody. Fantastic prose piece. What a night. All right, we have Drew Takuman on deck, loganx, Katy, Murphy, Sabrina, Chann. Is Hymie Wilhelm? Can we get Hymie Wilhelm up, everybody? Give it up for the great one and only Hymie Wilhelm.
Keep it going for yourself before shut up. Before I commence, could I, real quick, could I pay someone $1 to film my set, please? Someone come up here and receive $1. Yeah, come here, see here, $1. It's already rolling, don't hit the button. Wait, take, yeah, you got it. Half now, half later, take it. All right, get ready, please sit back down. It's too late, you've accepted legal tender. Does anyone else, all right, coward, do we have a hero? My time has not started yet. You get the second half after you can tape back together, it's legal. The ripping is the only part that's illegal. So everyone shut up, please. I'm Hymie Wilhelm, so I usually do piano today, but I won't, because I'm gonna do a new character. You guys wanna hear a new character, something brand new? So I'm from Germany, and this is a tradition. Guys, shut up. And this is a traditional character from Germany called Hanswurst, but it translates to Johnny Sausage. All right, so this is me doing. Shut up. This is me doing. This is not humor. Don't laugh. This is me doing Johnny Sausage. Oh, my name's Johnny. Shut up. Guys, my name is Johnny Sausage, and I love food so much, and I'm going to tell you how much it is that I love food. Someone name a food, I'll tell you how much it is that I love it. Pizza. Oh, pizza. Pizza I like so much, and I like to take the entire pie and I lift it up and I lick and I lick until the sauce comes off, and then the cheese covers my mouth, and the pizza is so hot and the cheese is so hot. It's amazing. Oh, love food. Next food, please. Tiramisu. Oh, tiramisu, I love I love tiramisu because you got the tiramisu, and I just kind of like get it all over my body, and it's like that cream, you know what I mean? You guys know tiramisu? It's like that kind of alcohol cream that gets in your nose, and I love it. I just like want to rub it into myself. Oh, it feels so good. Tiramisu, we're familiar? Yeah, it's good. Thank you. Next, food. Shut up, not humor. Next, shepherd's pie. Oh, I like shepherd's pie, and I just take it and I fuck the shepherd's pie. And I love it so much. Oh, and I love it, and oh, it's so good. Is it with cheese or without cheese? I don't know, but at the end there will be cream. Great, next food. Come on, keep it. Escargot, French. Fuck that. Next topic. Huh? Bratwurst. I've got a bratwurst right here. It's easy one. Next, come on. It's a dick. A penis is sausage, and vice versa. Lobster, not kosher. Next. Huh? Steak free, also French. You could say it in a better language. Next. Any food? Deviled eggs. Oh, deviled eggs on my nipples. Oh, so naughty, the devil. Next, come on. I'm Hanswurst. I'm Johnny Sausage. Next, come on, as many more as we can. What?
Ice pops.
Ice pops. Oh, ice pops. I just want to go. I just want to make sucking at the ice pop. I want to go. And it's like food in a sexual way. That's the idea of what I'm doing. How we feeling? We're feeling good about the sexual food. All right, great. Give me a couple more. This is important.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is a film, not a food. Next topic.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder. Oh, got that good smell, and take the clam chowder, and then you fuck the clam chowder. I didn't think this through. Next food. Come on. There's only so many ways you can fuck food. Huh? What? How much time must exist before I'm out of here? 1 minute. Peanut butter. Oh, you put peanut butter on anything, I'll lick it off. Next topic.
Fuck a live goat.
That's fucked up. Dead goat, that's food. That's cool. That's different. Think about it. M&M's. Yeah, M&M's more like, sexual food with, the idea is that I'm talking sexually about food, which is normally for eating, but what if I'm a guy named John Sausage, and for me, food is for fucking. I'm Hymie Wilhelm. Thank you for your time. You're welcome for my time. Who has my phone?
Give it up for Hymie Wilhelm, everybody. That educational, all right. No, I don't care. Give it up one more time for Hymie Wilhelm, everybody. Fantastic. All right, loganx on deck. Katy, Murphy, Sabrina, Chann, Dakota, Hashman, Omar, Bathtub, Nebulla, Guthrie, Lewis, Maddie, Burke, Gwen, Dan, Amy, Masso GX, RAG, and more. Let's get... All right, can we get the great Draw Takuman up, everybody? This guy is a New York legend. Give it up for Draw Takuman, everybody. Is he out there? Are you... Yeah, here you go. Give it up for Draw Takuman.
Yeah, you didn't expect me to be here, right? Yo, Social Bush represent, yo. Anyway, Easy Paradise, if you can hear me, can I get a yard? Yup, you already know the vibe, so. I have one poem from you, and I have one song that I kind of released on my SoundCloud recently. The poem first is called Infamous. You boo me, but I've seen your heroes and idols disappear, but criticize me when I tell you that your hero isn't here. Sure, I don't have physiques like Ricky in his era, making the earth shake like the Teen Titans' terror. My catitude mouth is gender neutral, rising from the ashes like Duolingo in his funeral. DRAW is HIM, who gonna tell him? The first line wasn't supposed to be scary. I'd have you screaming like Courage the Cowardly Dog or Mariah Carey for stepping on a mousetrap like Tom and Jerry. Besides, my creative stunt will have your number, crashing out over the little things like Aaron the plumber. Not even Instagram could silence me, and yet my words spoken free, you laugh at me because I get paid little money, which is true. But I laugh at you because you had to turn your life to true crime, and I ain't talking about PlayStation 2. If I was given a one piece like devil fruit out the blue, I'd be on my night terror like George from Evil. Good to meet you. I'm running in beer, caffeine, and questionable chaos. When I'm gone, my art will survive for an eon. That's a bomb.
Woo!
My boy John Drew.
Alright, the song that I am going to perform for you guys is called Saloon. I kind of released it on my SoundCloud, but I am working on another album called Life in a Sketchbook Volume 2, which is going to be on like YouTube. I already released Volume 1, that's already available on YouTube if you want to check it out. Matt, I'm ready. Baby, I'm only in the saloon. Baby girl, I just wanted you. All this only in the saloon. Baby girl, I just wanted you. I just wanna get a drink and go home. I got nothing else to atone. I got nothing else to atone. One step into the bar, only got one mission. Don't blame me, she's in the best position. A lot of me chose her, but she chose me. Let me guess, you're trying to find out if a nerd is a freak. Get to know me, you'll see me within a week. Even the Spartan already knows me. I'm like a celeb when I'm around. Disappear with my board without a sound. Only in the saloon, many try to be evil. I'm trying to show up for you in a sequel. Only in the saloon, I'm trying to have a drink. Regardless of what anybody thinks. Happy hour hit, cash spent, world lit. I'm not trying to be sober real quick. It only happens in the saloon. Baby girl, I just wanted you. It happens only in the saloon. Baby girl, I just wanted you. I just wanna have a drink and be at home. I don't wanna be here for no. I got nothing else to atone. That's the song, y'all. Yo, if you want to find me, I'm on all social media platforms, including SoundCloud and everything else, including TikTok. If y'all get tired of Instagram, but I'm just gonna share my Instagram handle anyway. So, my Instagram is takuman. The way to spell it is DRAWTAKUMAN. I'll say DRAWTAKUMAN. Thank you guys.
Love that poem, love it. Give it up for Draw Takuman and Life in a Sketch. What a great title. And check out the SoundCloud. I mean, come on, the music is on SoundCloud. We got Katy Murphy, Sabrina, Chann, Dakota, Hashman, Omar, bathtub, Nebulla, Guthrie, Lewis. Let's get... All right, one of the best. It's loganx time, everybody. Give it up for loganx.
Let's just go, Matt.
Yo, I'm just trying to survive. I just wanna stay alive. Tears are coming down my eyes. I'm just trying to stay alive. Every day I wanna cry. I'm just trying to stay alive. I don't wanna see you die. I'm just trying to stay alive.
What you living for? Who you dying for? Better be for sure. Better be for sure. Bitch, I feel like my more. Ready to let it all go for something bigger. You could call me mutant, but you'll never call me nigga, bitch. You gon' see me flip the switch and get the switch and start the whip. Best to live the best you can with every set with losing ticks. I'ma put up every shot, could care less if I'm shooting bricks. You don't like me, I don't like you, fuck you, you can suck a dick. Heart weighing heavy, I'm surrounded by death. Uncle Ralph told me treat my enemies with respect. I done lost my grandfather and uncle in 2 months, and my grandmother's hurting the most. It's too much, fucking devils on a mission to destroy my family. So I'ma bring my claws to hell and speak candidly. Slicing all night till I'm drenched with sweat. With bated breath, it's all Simone, the arts was left.
It's all Simone, the arts was left. It's all Simone, the arts was left. It's all Simone, the arts was left. It's all Simone, the arts was left. It's all Simone, the arts was left.
Too many tears I've cried. But my son told me, Daddy, take a deep breath, cause it's gonna be okay. So I'm gon' paint till I look like a fucking mess. It's the best way to relieve the
stress, I need some rest. I'm so depressed, but I won't give you any less. Hope you're watching from above, show me love. I hope you're watching from above, show me love, show me love. Hope you're watching from above, show me love, show me love. Hope you're watching from above, show me love, show me love. Hope you're watching from above, show me love, show me love. 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 Logan. Let's go. Elevation through the devastation and still fuck Satan. I'm still wounded, but that ain't stopping me from moving. I'm nothing like you ever seen, but still you keep assuming. Bunch of fuck boys, bitchin' calling in the movement. Lack the literacy to analyze what they consuming. Little dick energy niggas, that's word to Greta. Niggas wanna be the king, but they don't love Coretta. None of your sons are you still trying to raise them to be feathers. The clock's ticking on the mission, bitches now and never. See food, get your ass whipped at any age. You're free to collect possessions, but know that you're still a slave. You made a decision, need the reason why it's ever made. They button mashing, but that isn't the way the game is played. Eddie Gordo crack a waiter to dispose a hater. I hit them with the ripcord, bitch, I've been a hater. Welcome to die, I'm Nikita at the boss fight. I've been the coldest, I might change my name to Frostbite. Bobby break the mega level, about to change the climate. Restore the ice caps, all these niggas right cap. We're losing the battle, all the angels screaming fight back. Your ass get left so I can get back on the right track. Too many golden men that's living all up in the guerra. Imagínate, these niggas is thinking they the greatest. Living on borrowed time, the truth is that you're just the latest. Violence is the message and the method. A means to turn victims to villains all due to their transgressions. Have the information but no reason for the provocation. It's systemic pandemics way deeper than COVID. Consistent corruption of minds we don't even notice. Lusting for the luxury, stay at the White Lotus. Me, I do Lucia, you can truly see the hearts of men. They made us believe we gotta be mean so we can reach the end. You better believe I'm keeping it mean when it's time to pen. The category of my story is glory. I don't need the glory, I just need the peace, so don't you fucking speak. Not even $1 million dreams could put me to sleep. I'm wide awake and either way I'm still counting the sheep. Who you following's hollow, why won't you try to lead? I don't need your Amistad, I'm trying to be free. I don't need your Amistad, I'm trying to be free. Thank you for your time, thank you for your ears. My name is Loganx. If you like what you hear, you can follow me at loganx raps, spelled normal, at loganx raps. Y'all have a good night, God bless, love y'all.
Give it up for Loganx, everybody. Sounded great. I mean, meaningful, serious, beautiful. Give it up for Loganx. What a great artist. Thank you for coming out. All right, Sabrina, Chann on deck. Dakota, Hashman, Omar, Bathtub, Nebulla, Guthrie, Lewis, Maddie, Burke, Gwen, Bella, Dan, Amy, Masso GX, Charlotte, Swens, RAG. Can we get Katy Murphy up, everybody? Give it up for Katy Murphy.
Thank you so much. Matt, you don't have to worry. There's one thing I've learned from years of compulsive masturbation. 5 minutes is all I'm gonna need. All right, everybody. Keep it going for Loganx, honestly. I hate that I have to follow that because that was really great. Also, I just want to remind everybody, don't do art for no money unless it's for self-promotion. That's what the right wants. We're in the KGB club, so let's keep it leftist. Maybe not the best, though. So I've been getting really into lollipops lately. I think it's because I have to have something in my mouth at all times, but smoking kills. Did we forget that smoking kills? I saw some of you motherfuckers outside before the show. Smoking kills! Yep, I know. Everybody here is like a hot young New Yorker. I know you're smoking. Okay, I know you're into the American spirits. But for me, I'm gonna stick to my lollipops. My Nana's really concerned about a return to smoking. Mostly in that she smoked for years. She was very addicted. It took her a while to quit. But in fairness, she always says in her defense, the only reason she smoked is because everyone was doing it. And well, everyone's kind of doing it again, so maybe I should get into it. If you're smoking after the show, find me, Katy Murphy. We'll chat. Speaking of gateway drugs, I don't know if lollipops are a gateway drug. Anybody here like Olipop? Okay, so I was not a big soda girl. For those of you who don't know, Olipop is a prebiotic soda. I got into it last year because I'm trying to live forever. And apparently it's good to have a healthy gut microbiome. That said, I started drinking Olipops, and the problem is, you don't always have Olipops at like your local, cart where you're getting your sodas on the street. So I started drinking Diet Cokes, and now I can't stop drinking Diet Cokes, which I don't think is what the makers of Olipop had in mind. Speaking of not being able to, stop drinking Diet Cokes, that's just one of the things I have in common with our new commander-in-chief. He can't stop drinking Diet Cokes. I don't know if y'all knew that about him. No, don't worry. This is more about the appeal of fascism for me personally. As an oldest child. Got any other oldest children in the audience tonight? Hell yeah, I could sense the energy over there. This side of the room, I can sense the people pleasing. You're nervous, I'm getting closer to you. No, as an oldest child, I do understand the appeal of having a little bit of control and power and just taking it like a little bit too far. That said, I think it's made both of my younger brothers extraordinarily motivated individuals. Guess what jobs they picked?
Finance.
Oh, worse. They can only be motivated by screaming that comes from no real, point. So my middle brother is currently working as the executive assistant to Martin Short's agent. Woo, he's great. But then my youngest brother is now a Marine. So that just gives you an idea of how terrifying I can be. I might be 5'5", but I still get the front seat on any family car ride. And that's on power. Okay, I'm throwing a lot of random stuff out today, I'm not gonna lie. So please hold while I take a look at a list. Yelling. Fun little line. Here's the thing. Donald Trump, don't get me wrong, this is a situation where you hate the player, but you do kind of gotta respect the game. Okay? No, we don't respect the game. Look, we're at the KGB club, y'all. I mean, come on, fascism is in. Yeah, all right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so my partner, I call him my partner because I'm embarrassed that he's a man. He has what they like to call bi-wife energy, which I love my bisexual lighting right now. If I would have gone to this open mic earlier. No, what's really embarrassing is that he recently went to a strip club for the first time, and he was really nervous about being a good patron, because he wasn't really necessarily interested in going to the back rooms, at least as far as I'm aware, or whatever. But he kept being like, I'm here. He tried to get an idea of the logistics, the operation, how it was working, and so thankfully a lot of the women just were kind of like, okay, we're done with you. But we recently saw Anora, which, if you are watching the Oscars, thank you. If you are watching the Oscars, it did really well, spoiler alert. But for those of you who don't know, it starts in a strip club, and we went to go see it, and literally, he's not usually a movie talker, he leans over to me, he's like, oh my God, I wish I'd seen this before I went to the strip club. I would have known how to act. Anyway, all right, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much. I'm Katy Murphy.
Give it up for Katy Murphy, everybody. We got the Oscars in there. I love any comedian who talks about probiotic drinks. Now that is topical and important. Give it up for Katy Murphy one more time, everybody. All right, fantastic. We got Dakota, Hashman on deck, Omar, Bathtub, Nebulla, Guthrie, Lewis, Maddie, Burke, Gwen, Bella, Dan, Amy, Nasso, GX, Charlotte, Swens, RNG. Let's get... All right, we're very excited. Let's get Sabrina Chann up to sing for us, everybody. We're gonna have some good music from Sabrina Chann.
You can just look it up on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
What is it called?
It's called Misty.
Okay, great. Do you have a specific version?
Yeah.
Yeah, just want to show you.
Oh, just open it up and then I change it. It's one of them.
Misty.
Yeah. And then just type in like karaoke or something. There we go.
This one?
Yeah.
The second name.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for having me.
Yeah!
So I am usually a busker in the parks, and with all other buskers, we are hibernating over the winter, but it is spring, and so I'm back out. I'm here to support Kate tonight, and so I thought I would sing a little bit of jazz, and I'll keep it short, so you'll be happy with me. Enjoy. It's Misty by Ella Fitzgerald. Oh, thank you.
Up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I am misty, just holding your hand. Walk my way, and a thousand violins begin to play. Be the sound of your love, that music I hear. I am misty the moment you're near. Can't you see that you're leading me out? And it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own. Would I wander through this wonderland alone? Never knowing my right foot from my left, my hand from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Too misty and too much in love. Thank you.
Give it up for Sabrina Chann. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that beautiful standard into this space. That was wonderful. Give it up for Sabrina Chann one more time, everybody. And we'll try to find you out busking someplace. That was fantastic. Omar, you were on deck. Bathtub Nebulla coming up. Guthrie, Lewis, Maddie, Burke, Gwen. Let's get Dakota Hashman. Are you out there? One of the troubadours. Give it up for Dakota Hashman.
Click it on, click it on.
Hey guys. Cool. I'm gonna be playing a couple songs of mine. This first one's called Clothes. Waking up before walls in my lungs, clothes in my wings, stomach nothing days, skin's too small, outgrown the cave. Are you smarter now, down on that side of the ground? Is it bright looking out without the shadow of the doubt? Honest with myself, don't think there's much to figure out. Running out of sky, trying to enjoy the fall, only tide that burns. Feel it crush through the ordered wall. That's all it takes, 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 that's all it takes. I'm staying afraid. Bleed yourself dry just to prove that you're right. With a twist of the knife only raises the tide. You can bleed yourself dry just to prove that you're alive. With a twist of the knife only raises the tide. Inside this place, borrowing this piece of space, losing myself, stuck in place. Shore seems to put on chains, making crashes out of waves. Hours seem to do the same as the time rolls in. This is another song of mine. This is called Sunday. I wanna know the difference. You get to know the way wanna know the way you wanna walk away.
sound? Can you write that sound? Could you write that sound? Cause I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I'm not coming down. I'm not coming down.
Thank you. I have an artist page on Instagram. It's called Low Noises, LOUGH Noises. Thanks.
Check out Low Noises, baby, on Instagram. Oh, that was sounding great on that acoustic guitar. That was a wall of sound. Give it up for Dakota Hashman, everybody. And check out the Instagram profile. Bathtub Nebulla on deck. Maddie, Burke, Guthrie, Lewis, Gwen, Bella, Amy, Pemberton, Dan, MassOGX. Let's get Omar. It's showtime, baby. Give it up for Omar.
Hello. Two poems, neither of them are titled. I wish I was cooked, like one of those big sloppy steaks. Maya Verma goes up and does that most nights of the week. What an existence. What a charmed existence, heaven sent to be in the glittering of laughter, the happy girls, to pull them to the stage, to pull the man in the cowboy hat to the stage, to maintain a death trap of one's own, to say, feed me, Seymour, feed me candles, to have a laugh, to call your parents and say nothing's wrong, to wonder what your boyfriend is doing tonight, to teach class after class after class, to draw smiles out of dour men, the long-haired and the old. It's the city, really. People coming and going, your friends and their friends and their friends, people thought inviolable, bi-coastals, moving to Los Angeles or something, leaving you behind. Fine, fine. I'll make do. I have no particular facility for smile and talk. I am dour in my yoga classes as I do the back bend, as my feet reach the floor in front of my nose. As the closest I get, the Om ringing around in the dark, the ghosts bumping around me in the dressing room. I am a ghost as well. As we step out into the violet night for our bar preemie and say goodbye. Avast, Chelsea. I believe you know more of me than I do, and do not regard it well. And trusty Alex, third of his name, I always count on. Though in truth, Alex, your merit shines greater than mine, for I am mired at the bottom of the lake. The way one sees the transplant live his life, with beer, with soda, and the 40 friends. Then of course Bishoy, the man who's happy alone, who shines and shines and shines. Other than that, it's the mute settlement they should stick me in, somewhere off the A line where the Weavers live, a large building wired up with rotary phones. Every time you get lonely, you pick one up and begin to speak your heart. Comes back your voice and their voice, speaking apace without listening, as one sit and close your eyes and calm yourself for again the setting. This one is about working in tech in 2025. The cards tell me it's all Danville. It's this Americana inside. We're reaching the end of our line as a feathered bird emerges from a fire, as all sorts of strange things happen to us, as we meet Pete, and repeat again, as we spiral from the fruit of the loom, as All sorts of strange things happen to us. As the water whirls in our kitchen blender all on its own, as the corpse of Adnan Khashoggi reanimates in the ground, as Jonathan Price snaps one of those malevolent faces at you, runs his thumb across his lips, as strange things happen, Benvolio, as other strange things happen, Benvolio, as you take up with the wind, as this earth tilts further on its axis to angle its descent into the sun, as flowers bud and bloom and die on the vine, as other strange things happen, as I press my partner's ultimatums back into her hand, as I cannot find a single solid memory of a thing, as the facts of the matter become phantoms and they look deeper and deeper into my eyes, as other strange things happen, as a fly is born with 13 legs, as a calf yowls in its manger and we beat and we beat and we beat at the door, as the people on Blue Sky make a trend of remembering their own deaths, as a stone falls out of the heaven and the shape of things reveals itself, and I myself am so packed and packed and packed full of regrets, it no longer feels meaningful to ask why. As ghosts reach their hands down from heaven to press us into jam with their fists, as the dead rise, as my stomach feels worse and worse, as we run and jog and swim every day and do yoga for our hips. Chuck your MacBook out of a plate glass window, please. None of this matters. Amen.
Thank you, Omar, for those phenomenal poems. Are those published? Do you have a writing Instagram or anything?
Not yet.
Really good. Really amazing. Give it up for Omar one more time, everybody. Fantastic, everybody. Here on the post-Oscar tribute to Gene Hackman, Pierre Joris. It's the new year. It's 3-3. It's lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay, everybody, it's time for the drum space portion of the show. If you have psychedelics, you probably should have taken those 20 minutes ago, maybe 45. Give it up for Bathtub Nebula!
Does anyone have a guitar for Matt Proctor, the guitarist of Bathtub Nebula?
Yeah.
Can I borrow a guitar from somebody? Is that okay? Philip, I'm my own company, Bathtub Nebula, everybody. Sorry about that. This audience just hates me for some reason, I don't know, but I appreciate the, this is a great guitar, thank you. No, that's okay, thank you.
Bathtub Nebula.
Elegy for Pierre Joris, the great poet who died last week. He's a great translator and poet and anti-fascist warrior who translated many great poems by himself and Paul Celan. How many times have I gone down to blue dragons cave with you? How many times have I gone down to blue dragons cave with you? Matt, what did we find there? portrait on screen and read you died last night. And we're all between with you. In the barnos of Elmer's glue. In the barnos of Elmer's glue. Smoking it.
We're doing handstands, you motherfucker.
Smoking the fucking barno glue. With Pierre LeFou. Pierre motherfucking LeFou. Hey man, the Constitution is just a rolling paper to smoke a fat log of crack in. Hey man, summon the Kraken. Hey man, summon the Kraken. Hey man, the Constitution's just a fatty to smoke crack in. Hey man, I'm the fucking, you know.
This town needs an enema.
Commander-in-Chief.
This town needs an enema.
Commander-in-Chief. I got a Kobayashi beef enema in my brain tubes.
We fillet, it's a double fillet. It's a Chateaubriand.
But there's no worry. There's no worry. Because I'm a Russian mole, man. I'm a Russian mole.
This is sponsored by Russian State Media. We're being paid by Yuri.
I'm a Russian mole underground. Oh, everyone, love me! Love me! Oh, please love me! Oh, mommy! Mommy is the audience! Mommy is the audience! Mommy's in the audience! Ah! My grandfather's died bombing Nazis so I can see them come back on the garbage tide.
Shredding.
Yes, and my grandfathers both died.
Fast, so play fast.
See the Nazis come back in on the hypodermic Coney Island tide.
5 minute time limit.
That's why they died. Oh yeah, that's why they died. Oh, I see.
That's okay.
But it's alright. It's all alright as long as I get my big diet. It's alright as long as I get my fucking intravenous thing in my anus.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, Pierre.
Here's
Oh, Pierre. Come back up and give me some air. Oh, Pierre. Is there a G chord you can play? They can hit me in my G-spot the all-American way. Oh, Pierre. Is there a G-spot you can play? That can hit me right in my G-spot the old American way. No, there's not. There's not. What do we have instead? We've got some fun! We've got some fun!
Shalloway, Timothy Shalloway.
We've got to have fun!
Sending missiles to the Ukraine. Head off the Ukraine.
So there's the rub. There's the rub. In the bathtub. Nebulla. In the bathtub, Nebulla. Love, 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 love.
Drums in space, everybody. Drums in space. Drums in space. That's right, everybody. We're bending your mind. All right, Guthrie Lewis on deck. Gwen, let's get Maddie Burke up, everybody. Give it up for Maddie Burke. We're keeping it rolling. Now give it up for Maddie Burke.
I forgot my psychedelics, but that had some sort of placebo effect in it. So thank you. Give it up for the mic, everyone. So much talent in here tonight, but I know what you're all thinking. Not enough work in progress stand-up comedy. You're welcome. So my name is Maddie Burke, and don't worry, I'm way too much of a people pleaser to go over time. So I've been on a bit of a glow-up journey. Nothing's coming up, no wedding or anything. It's just one of the last times I went out, I got called a 6 by a gay man in Bushwick. Yeah. I know what you're thinking too, it was unprompted. I got home that night, I was like sobbing in my mirror while like wash on my face, like trying to blame the club lighting. Deep down I knew something had to be done, though. Luckily, I do subscribe to a higher power, so I had someone, of course, to turn to in this time of need. Thank you, Instagram influencers. I will believe anything a 21-year-old blonde Instagram model tells me to do. That includes wash my armpits with acne face wash so my sweat doesn't stink. Sure. Right? Sleep with castor oil on my belly button to de-bloat. Perfect. Get a lobotomy? Awesome. You guys think I need one? I could be late to the game for this, but I did find out recently that Viagra can also be used for altitude sickness. So I feel like that means at least one person out there has like summited Everest while just bricked up. Like, isn't it hard enough? That was the last thing I expected to get semi-killed. The other thing I'm thinking though is this why guys who rock climb are always so horny? What else about me? Oh, I was once described by the mother of a dear old friend as a nice girl who likes everything. That's right. People pleasing can pay off, you guys. It's 2025. We are liking everything. It is getting us compliments, right? I am like my aunt on Facebook after 2 white wine spritzes. Okay, I am smashing that like button. I know when I heard her say that about me, I was like, oh, I know I'm like a go with the flow kind of girl, but Patty, everything? I do tend to get these kinds of like strange compliments though. Another time, this man on the street came up to me and said I must be his guardian angel. I was like, please don't put that kind of responsibility on me. So respectfully, this man looked like he was having a rough day. I don't know what he thought I could have done to save him. I'm just a girl. I wish he had almost just like catcalled me like a normal person. I don't know. I could have used validation. This other time, an old boss of mine said she loved me so much, she wished she had been the one to give birth to me. Look, I don't remember much. Thank you. I don't remember much about my birth. I was pretty blackout, I guess. I heard it was crazy. But I do know that I was a natural childbirth, and I don't think this woman loved me enough to pass up free painkillers. So, there's that. That's light. Okay. I'll do one more. In case it wasn't clear, I have imposter syndrome. Anyone else? Yeah, just the women, right. I've always had imposter syndrome, but I haven't always used the term correctly. I used to think imposter syndrome was when you looked in the mirror and literally saw a different person. But it turns out that's just body dysmorphia. And I have that too! There's buy one get free at the DSM-5 store. Imposter syndrome, no, it's way less cool actually. It just means I'll be at like my corporate job wondering who gave me permission to edit the Google Doc. Or like when I got promoted, I convinced myself it was a clerical error. Like no way they could have actually believed I am a self-starter who thrives in a fast-paced environment. Makes me think you can have a real future as a scammer. All right, thanks y'all.
We love trying out material from female comedians. Give it up for Maddie, Burke, everybody. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, Gwen on deck. Can't wait. Bella coming up after that. Amy, Pemberton, Masso, GX, Dan, Charlotte, Swens, Alberto Matero, Eric G, Jason Trachtenberg, Elizabeth Moylan, Nikita, Manin. Dead letters. Let's get Guthrie Lewis. Always sounding good. Give it up for Guthrie Lewis. Gonna play some tunes.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Guthrie Lewis. Woo! And I'm gonna try to race through a quick cover and a quick original. I'm gonna speed through it. This first one is I Try by Macy Gray. Just a little bit louder. Games, changes, and fears. When will they go from here? When will they stop? I believe that fate has brought us here, and we shouldn't be together, babe. But we're not. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I keep my cool, but I'm fainting. I try to say goodbye and I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. I'm made here to be free, but I'm just a prisoner of your love. And I may seem alright and smile when you leave, but my smiles are just a front. They're just a front, yeah. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I keep my cool, but I'm fainting. I try to say goodbye and I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Well, here is my confession. May I be your possession. Boy, I need your touch, your love, kisses and such. With all my might I try, but this I can't deny, yeah. I play it off, but I'm still dreaming of you. I keep my cool, but I'm fainting. I try to say goodbye and I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. All right, super quick. This is one I wrote called Walking in the Rain. Here's. loosen up from the shape of a fist. Well, it's a ghost town, not a person inside. Funny how some clouds make everybody hide. Yeah, when I'm feeling boxed in by the edges of the frame, that's when I go walking in the rain. Well, it's so great to feel great when your mind's in pain. Yeah, that's why I go walking in the rain. Like a Jedi trick, it'll clear my mind. Make some love in the world a bit easier to find. Yeah, well, just like a flower, it's gonna give me my shine. I want it on my skin till the end of time. Yeah, when I'm feeling boxed in by the edges of the frame, that's when I go walking in the rain. Well, it's so good to feel great when your mind's in pain. Yeah, that's why I go walking in the rain. Give me life, make my soul feel fed, and you can take it on back when I'm at my end. But you know I won't refrain from walking in the rain. Mother Earth, give me what I need. Keep me in your garden, help me grow from a seed. Yeah, well, something about a storm makes me feel so free. A little less light off, it helps me see. Yeah, when I'm feeling boxed in by the edges of the frame, that's when I go walking in the rain. Well, it's so good to feel great when your mind's in pain. Yeah, that's why I go walking in the rain. Well, it's so good to feel great when your mind's in pain. Yeah, that's why I go walking in the rain.
Thanks again, Guthrie Lewis. Guthrie Lewis Music on Instagram, Guthrie Lewis on Spotify. Thanks so much.
Love that Macy Gray cover and the original given from Guthrie Lewis, everybody. I gotta fix this. All right, we're very excited. I got this Bluetooth. I hooked my Bluetooth up to the board. So I'm gonna try this. Oh, look, there it goes. We're gonna try this right now. We're very excited about this next performer. Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody, give it up for Gwen. One of our favorites, the Oscar special. Give it up for Gwen.
One step ahead of me all of the time. Thought I
Oh no, oh no. Vocal fry. Okay. But make it beautiful. That was real. Does anybody consent to Reiki right now? Non-consensual or non-consensual Reiki? Who wants it? One. Hello? Anybody alive out there? Woo! Some birds. I heard some birds chirping, flying overhead. I like the girl that did the thing where she did this. Oh, that's crazy. You're alive. You heard me from the ether. Leave. Oh no, I didn't have time to change into my costume. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. This is actually really hard to put on. I'm pregnant. But actually for real this time. Oh no! Oh, that was not, is it real or is it pretend? Is it real or does she know she's faking it or is it real? Is it real or is it a bit? Is it real or is it a costume? I think it's real. I think it's real. I don't think she knows. This is from special request. Oh no, my water broke. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to give birth in the tub back there. Oh no, it's a water birth though. That's trendy. Woo! Any of you ever? That is. Oh, it's always the problem. Any of you ever given birth? Well, I can feel it coming on right now. Seriously, none of you have given birth?
I have.
Oh, word 4 times? So you love this performance, right?
Yep.
And you? Are you feeling okay, right? Oh, it's like a period cramp. Oh no. Oh my God, I'm giving birth on stage. Oh my God. Woo! Oh no, it hurts me so much. It's okay, I wanted it. It's okay. It's okay. Is everybody paying attention? Sorry. You know. Okay. Oh no, mommy just gave birth. Oh, I love you, my baby. And I'm bonding with him so well. Alright. Anyway, that's all of my time.
Wow.
Goodbye.
That is the first Easy Paradise baby, everybody. Give it up for the first. No one has ever done that on our stage. Come on, she gave birth. Come on, that is show business. That was hilarious. The vocal fry. I mean, what a journey. Oh my God. The theme song, the blame, the baby. What are we gonna name it? Nathaniel. Beautiful. Give it up for Gwen, everybody. What a brave, groundbreaking performance, Art. Having a baby on stage. All right. Amy on deck. The great Pemberton, Masso GX, Dan, Charlotte Swens, Alberto Matero, RAG, Jason Trachtenberg, Elizabeth Moylan, Mohammed Patel, Nikita Manin. Let's get. All right. We're very excited about this next act. A storyteller. She was saying she's going on tour. She was going to Taos, New Mexico, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Can we get Amy up, everybody? Give it up for Amy. Is Amy still here? Okay, give it up for Amy.
Oh, you gotta say more. Sorry, you gotta say move, dude. I didn't know you were.
It's okay, I just tapped her shoulder.
piano before I play it.
It's just as bad as when you last played it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It seems better than when I last played it.
It might have been better.
Play it.
I don't know if anybody fixed it, but it feels a little bit. It should be known that if you, there's like a limit to how hard those hammers will hit the strings. So like at a certain point, if you're punching the piano, you're hurting yourself.
Good.
And you're, I know, but I think of the piano as an extension of my body, and even if I'm a masochist, like, I don't know, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna just say like a couplet about my ex-girlfriend playing the cello, and then I'm gonna play the piano. By the tension of two strings, I will show myself a sunflower. Sweet and sour silence melts in my mouth. Now I'm drooling on the downbeat chord. I wait for an ending that never comes. I slip into the wind, a dandelion. Have fun. Oh, this sustain doesn't work? Oh, the middle one's okay. This piano is in much better health.
Have a beautiful night. You're all lovely. Yeah, I don't know, that piano is sounding kind of, That was phenomenal. Give it up for Bella, everybody. I mean, that's what we were trying to do. When we were doing this, that's what we thought we were doing. That was phenomenal. I learned so much listening to that. It was educational. It was wisdom mind. Give it for Bella one more time. Fan-fucking-tastic, everybody. It's talent. I think they used to have this thing called talent before everybody became an influencer for no fucking reason, and the Kardashians. That's talent, everybody. That's what they call that. Give it up for Bella one more time. I mean, phenomenally great. All right, Mass OGX, Dan, Charlotte Swens, Patel. Can we get Pemberton, the great Pemberton up? All right, give it up for Pemberton, everybody.
Don't let me forget about this. Hi everybody, Pemberton's back. Woo! I have one short piece for you guys this evening, so if everybody could just lock in for a few minutes. I know it's another bitch with her poetry. Alright. I haven't titled this piece yet. Here it goes. Her bow was broken with brandy, not blood, and I pondered it for weeks to come. Perhaps this is why, although he did try, Poseidon didn't love his youngest of brides. You named the ship Sable, but I called her Eris, and you called me Mooney, though I never liked this name. Our daughter would be Aggie, our son would be your only, but Sable bore your men, and I could never do the same. You called to her softly, not by sable, but by breath. Your voice authored oceans. In darkness I wept. She called back to you, creaking, and whilst you were sleeping, I dreamt of burning her with fragrant kerosene. On the eve of your voyage, when your blood turned to wine, to me you confessed, you never were mine. I forgave you at once. You are weak as all men. I felt you tremble at the teeth of the siren. Could you have carved me so perfectly a dark oak tree, snapped half the mast, ripped open the sheets, beating me senseless into the sea? Would you have waited, stayed for me? At dawn I lost you to the bastards and the slags. The women waved their hankies. There goes the sable hag. He'll come back, I weep, with salt water in my eyes. They raise a woman's anchor, a bold-faced lie. My love, I threw myself from a cliff so high. The wives let me go. They said, better to die than to be a whaler's bride. See now my bones and waves breaking onto bloody white stones. My cold sister held me, my blood red, hers blue. She held both my hands, and I cried out to you, in the name of Neptune, take me to him. And between her shudders, she pulled my body in. And now, my love, I feel no pain. I sing my song, and after me you chase with blades of iron, and with such loving haste, you'd cut into me with passion. Now I swim beside sweet Eris. I'm her lover more than thee. She was made to kiss the waves. I was born to breathe the sea. My love, let me crush you below my crescent tail. My love, you are my hunter, and I your wife and whale. Should I never see you drown, crushed by all my yearning, pierce my heart and cut me up, and save my fat for burning. I'll be the one to light your lamp. May you profit from my desire. May your sails be full of wind, and old sable filled with fire.
Woo! And she remembered the beer, everybody. Extra points for the dismount. I mean, that was an epic poem. Give it up. That was like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Give it up for taking us there, everybody. I can feel the sea breeze, Eris, and the rhyming. Fantastic. Give it up for Pemberton, everybody, and that Edgar Allan Poe thing. And fantastic. All right. Dan on deck, Charlotte Swens, Patel, R.A.G., Alberto Batero, Jason Trachtenberg, Elizabeth Moylan, Nikita, Manin, Dead Letters, K.O., Wonderlicks, Art of Seduction, Oliver Baer, Josh Riesco. Let's get... All right, the great Mass OGX, everybody. Give it up for Mass OGX in the house.
How's it going, everybody? Woo! I've been waiting for a minute. I wish I was waiting before 10 p.m. to like perform, you know. And then just being real with y'all. You guys seem like a great crowd tonight. I see, you know, half of y'all leaving, half of y'all coming back. But I see a great crowd staying. Give it up for y'all. Woo! I said give it up for y'all. Thank you for being loyal. Alright, so today I'm gonna be playing two different songs that I've made. One is called Paris, and the other one is called Living. I am a manifesting artist. I'm also a affirming artist. So whatever I write in my songs, when I put them out there, you know, I'm working on manifesting it, making sure the energy is clear before I put it out there, and giving it to the good ear. So let's get it. This one's called Living. Living it up with the winning. Take care of the life that I'm living. Thanks for the life I was given. Like water in one time filling. I'm taking it further than I ever had. I'm grateful for all of the days ahead, and appreciate the days that I looked out for myself. I made up my mind, I ain't asking for help. Mother told me to depend on yourself. Not the message I wanted, but now I've been true to myself. My heart, my mind, and everyone else. Everything that rises me up and toughens me up. You cannot say it's all, cause I've been through enough. Maturing these days when the right ones show up. Talk to the ones who uplift one another. Gotta keep up with my code, it makes sense. Do all of the things are important for you and pretense. And make up your mind to stay frozen. The ones that sit down are the ones who ain't chosen. Feeling the vibe, yet I'm always posing. Chill as a breeze, yeah, I'm always coasting. The work that I do, I'ma give me a promotion. Save me a spot for the coat check. Give me a break, I'll be back in like 1 sec. Promoting myself for a royalty check. I'll give you some light of reality show. When things will get settled, I'll show you what's next. When it comes to my people, I'll always be tough luck. Make up your mind to stay frozen. The ones that sit down are the ones who ain't chosen. Feeling the vibe, and I'm always posing. Chill as a breeze, yeah, I'm always coasting. The work that I do, I'ma need a promotion. Save me a spot for the coat check. Give me a break, I'll be back in like 1 sec. Promoting myself for a royalty check, cause I'm living it up with the winning. Take care of the life that I'm living. Thanks for the life I was given. Like water in one time feeling. I'm taking it further than I ever had. I'm grateful for all of the days I had, and I appreciate the days that I looked out for myself. I made up my mind, I ain't asking for help. Mother told me to depend on yourself, not the message I wanted, but now I've been true to myself. My heart, my mind, and everyone else. Everything that rises me up, that toughens me up. You cannot see it's like, cause I've been through enough. My train is woo! Stay frozen. The ones who sit down are the ones who ain't chosen. Feeling the vibe, and I'm always posing. Shout out to Breeze, yeah, I'm always posing. Let's get it. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next one because I don't got that much time. Woo! Alright. That's not it. I make my beats, by the way. Sorry, this one was kind of low, and you know, the bass hits a little differently. Okay, so this one's called Paris. I fucking love this one. Little backstory behind this one. It's right there. You gonna see it? Okay. So a little backstory behind this. Very toxic relationship that I was going through, and I was working on a song. You know, I was feeling myself. It was to a point where I actually got comfortable with myself, and I was going through a breakup. One of the hardest breakups I've ever been through. And
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Yeah, I was turning 21 when I officially broke up with her. And yeah, it was one of the hardest relationships I've ever been through, and I haven't dropped a song for like half a year. And my boy's sitting down right here, coming from upstate with his mom. I love them too. They got me out there, and I recorded my track. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna share it with you guys now. Paris, let's go. Hey, look, check me out, look. Yeah, wanna be like Paris, so the bougie love me. Can't compare the niggas, they ain't seen money. Walk into a fair, without paying the fare. They wanna see me acting so I spark a flare when they're not a pay. Cause if it ain't me, there nobody there. Concrete jungle built with luscious hair and a big hair. Rich and creamy, can't you see I'm stunning? Beat the drip me Nike, that's why you know it's running. Drinking coffee in the morning and I'm counting honest. Get off me inside the front, she already up to something. Patience is my power, you ain't know it's coming. She ain't up on my end, so I know she want it. Better yeah, I stay in rhythm and my blood is pumping. Like to hear the sound of angels humming. Possibilities make them feel at ease. Make the word please sound like a disease. Don't live in a fantasy, cause there's only one of me, yeah. Modern way of living got me in a rut. Now I stuck, God luck, cold weather and I'm hot as fuck. Bad streets, Marcy, Jay-Z helping me. By my dollar, screaming YOLO on my own enemy. Curly hair, curly minds, got our eyes twice when you're between the line. It all combines to a beautiful song. Don't let all the fun, the masculine energy of mine. Cause when I'm walking, got single digits above me. In my conversation, all we ever talk about is business. I miss this tea in my left hand, right hand. Gotta split this up, punching like Tyson. Flipping pages full of hits instead of flicking out. Oh, fuck the alcohol, we making muzzle toss. I'm a dog that got a leash, ain't no time for y'all ball. Treat me like a blessing, only grow the wall of fire. Think about what means, we only getting higher and higher and higher. Yes, sir. Call someone to the whole side.
Right. Yeah, I remember. You guys are talking about New York.
So I'm a little dead today. So I'm a little dead today. It's my fourth time actually performing here. I just got hired to accepted into a new job today. You know, I was recruiting people to sign a petition, whatnot, 25 weeks. I don't have to get into that. But I overworked my ass off today. Yeah. Worked in the freezing cold. I do construction, did 8 hours before that. And I'm here. You feel me? I try to give it my best. Hope you guys have a lovely night. I'm gonna leave you guys off with this, okay? Give yourself positive affirmations every fucking morning. Because I don't care. Give yourself positive affirmations every fucking morning, because once you go outside, watch. People are either gonna steal your energy or, you know, just linger. So protect it and affirm yourself.
Alright.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Give it up for Mass OGX, everybody. That was fantastic. The beats, the poetry, the words of wisdom. Once again, the great Mass OGX. We're excited. Thank you, everybody. All right, we got Charlotte Swens on deck. Mo Patel coming up after that. RAG, Alberto, Jason Trachtenberg, Elizabeth Moylan. The great Jason Trachtenberg. See, that's right. And people know. They know the great Jason Trachtenberg. There's whispering. Oh, my God. Listen to this buzz. There's buzz. All right, Charlotte, is Dan? Can we get Dan up? Dan, give it up for Dan. Read last week, and it was hot stuff. We're stoked up. Dan, back, give it up for Dan.
Starbucks!
Woo! Hello. Yes, I read some erotica last week about the Starbucks mermaid.
Mermaid!
I have more about the Starbucks mermaid, but I don't think...
Frappuccino!
I have the Michelin Man and Mr. Clean.
Yes! Hot!
It's from the perspective of the Michelin Man. I'm so dirty. I'm covered in grease from touching tires all day. When Mr. Clean walks into my auto shop, in my head I think, I want to lick your rough stubble.
Yes.
Please scrub away. I'm dirty inside, and I need a rod of cleanliness to plow away all of my nasty sins, all located right inside my butthole. Damn, my dick is hard thinking of the sweet glisten of the top of your head as you grasp my mushy Michelin white lumps and collide into me, cleaning away all the grease and smut inside me. Clean me out. Make me yours. Make yourself king of cleanliness with your hard shaft like a bicep made of bones. Oh, you're coming, but it's baking soda and peroxide. Now my ass is like a homemade volcano crafts project, oozing eruption of your carbonated lava. Peroxide, baking soda cum. I'm your science project. Help me learn. I'm filled up. I'm overflowing with your pleasure. I'm your homemade volcano ass. Use me, you god of cleanliness. You decide to come clean, that you are also Arm & Hammer, as I recognize your juicy biceps and hammering from 5 minutes ago. The magic of clean sex. Who needs protection when your load can be used to wash loads? In the Michelin Man, or at least that's my public persona. I'm just a lumpy, meek boy who wants a strong man to hold me in his arms and to pleasure him in unimaginable ways. All right.
Science project!
I got the better.
As I slip my happy cock inside, she whispers into my ear, "We are all completely alone." The coldness has a masochistic sting to it, yet I'm surprised that she then teasingly licks my ear and neck right below, and then gently nibbles on the vampire bite region. What? I respond as if I'm a different species. She starts thrusting my matching thrust so we get in unison. She goes on, whispering in my ear faintly in between short kisses, "You are ultimately alone always. You can't really kiss on anyone, kiss. As I'm kissing her more like a woodpecker in love with a tree. The opposite slogans come out of my mouth. I am with you no matter, why did I say that? Suddenly I sound nauseatingly clingy, and I lose my heart on in shame. She pushes me away, puts on her clothes quicker than I've ever seen a human move, and leaves, slamming my apartment door with a forever vibe. I think I'll never see her again, and kind of shrug my losses. A week later, I'm sitting in the park, trying to feel connected to the world rather than an isolated substance. I see her staring at me in the distance intensely, as there is 100% nothing else in her mind. I see her mouth the words, "You are completely alone. Nobody can ever help anyone." She says this slowly in a seductive, sensual voice, taking her time, moving her lips slowly and undressing, until by the end of the sentence she is completely naked. The park is crowded and everyone is staring. People are shouting at her and yelling at the kids to leave. All the families leave. Now it's just you, me, and some oblivious elderly people and a few very horny, unself-conscious men and women touching themselves. The whole scene turns me on, but for some reason I still feel asymmetrically a need to maintain propriety, and I'm dressed like in professional clothes, concealing my erection as if HR were omniscient and work is everywhere. You walk towards me slowly and sit on my lap, your moist pussy dripping all over my clothes. I start to rub your pussy lips gently up and down. My suit clothes are completely drenched. You look so wet, You are so wet it looks like I peed my pants. But it's your pussy. I lift you up by your butt and, alright, I feel like this one goes on too long. I'm just gonna skip around. You get the point.
I kind of like it when it goes too long.
Do you have something short? Well, it's kind of 5 minutes, probably.
Yeah. It's
kind of 5 minutes.
Yeah. We're fucking on our sides, but you begin to smush my face with the palm of your hand. And although this has never happened to me before, you are smushing my face as if it were made out of clay, like it is smushing into different shapes as we're fucking. This feels great. I am so into this. It's like having a solid face is an obstacle to intimacy. It's just dead weight. You're smushing my face in this aggressive, playful, teasing way, and cool and calm about it like it's mere amusement to yourself. I can't quite maneuver out of it, which I know is my part. I should be trying to wiggle away as if it was a headlock, but this has kind of loosened me up and it makes me kind of comfortable. I was feeling kind of awkward before. I can finally express myself now, but my head and face are being mushed obtusely into random shapes while you crack jokes and are naming each shape like, I named this the reign of the noodle, the flight of the pogo stick. In your smushing, my head smushes into two pieces. One rolls off the bed, falls onto the ground, and turns into a bird who flies around you and lands on your face, just kind of making intense eye contact while you make out with each other. You are pecking up and down the beak while you hold it in place, and it flaps its wings in giddy excitement, flying in place almost like a hummingbird at a feeding station. I say something through the remaining hole in my deformed mush face in an incomprehensible tongue, like, and it's like a call to the bird, who returns like its name has just been called and lands on top of my mush and digs its legs in like it's stomping on grapes to make wine and shaking its butt, and the clay envelops the bird, I think. The bird. You cry out thinking that I have just killed the bird, but now you see that I have turned into a giant bird, and now that we can't have sex, I just fly around you in circles. My feathers falling slowly. I think that's it for time, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. I don't mean to be the bad guy. I'm not trying to cut anybody off, but we have a lot of acts to go. We didn't get out of here until 2 a.m. last week, and we are trying to get the fuck out of here and go home. But that was fantastic. Give it up for Dan one more time. I feel like the less I try to enforce the 5 minute, the more people obey it. So I just shouldn't say anything, I guess. Mo Patel on deck, R.A.G. Albert, Jason Trachtenberg, Elizabeth Moylan, Nikita Manin, Dead Letters, Kale, The Wonderlicks, Art of Seduction, Oliver Baer, Eric Hartle, JT, Brandon Scott, Josh Riesco, Dan Genovese, Martin Maricino, Travis Lapp, Arthur. Let's get... Alright, let's get Charlotte Swens up, everybody. She let me use her guitar. How nice. Okay.
Difficult. Just in case I forget some of the lyrics. Wow, you can't see anyone up here. Hi, I'm Charlotte. I've never been here before.
Welcome, Charlotte.
Yeah, so please don't talk during my song. I've never been here. Be nice. So I'm pretty new to the guitar, but I think that music is a vehicle for joy, for good vibes. Yeah, just in case. So I'm gonna sing an original song, and then I'm gonna sing a hymn. A hymn? Yeah, a Portuguese hymn, and I'll explain it a bit. This one's called My Body Sparkly. My body's sparkly. My body's home. It's the place where it's silent when the music's playing. Place where I'm alone when I am drowning in the crowd. Place where I safe in every different place I'm in. Place where I'm at home is very deep within my skin. Place where it is silent when the music's blaring loud. Place where I'm alone when I am dancing in the crowd. I love my body, it's the vessel that I'm in. I am most comfortable being comfortable in my skin. No matter what it looks like, that ain't important to me. 'Cause I'm made of wavelets that are so small that you can't see. 'Cause my body is sparkly, my body is sparkly. Thank you. And then this next one is my favorite hymn, and I just learned it on the guitar, so I don't have the strumming pattern down or anything, but I'm going to share it with you. It's called O Sol Nasceu, and that means the sun rose. So I'll share the translation real quick. The sun rose and clarified, following the moon with its radiance, teaching us with total love. The sun set, the moon clarified. I see the stars with their enchantment. Mama calls me, I go, I go. Mama teaches me I must understand. Give me comfort in order to obey. With you, I will overcome. With you, where you go, let's follow each time farther. With you, and with our Father. So this was received by a man named Padrino Alfredo. So here we go. O sol nasceu e clareou, seguindo a lua com seu resplendor, nos ensinando com todo amor. O sol nasceu e clareou, seguindo a lua com seu resplendor, nos ensinando com todo amor. O sol se pôs
that word there. My phone turned off, which I was supposed to have the lyrics. But come boys, onde vai? Vamos seguindo cada vez a mais. Come boys, e com nosso
What a great vibe. Really sounded great. Man, give it up for Charlotte Swens, everybody. That was really beautiful, that song translation. We love having a foreign language, or so-called. We love it. We love it. International. We're international. This is New York City, okay? We want everything. We want everything, okay? We're not like these beasts in the White House, okay? There's no borders in Easy Paradise, okay? We've got RAG on deck. Jason Trachtenberg, Elizabeth Moylan, Nikita Manin, the Wonderlicks, Art of Seduction, Oliver Baer, Eric Hartle, JT, Brandon Scott, Josh Rios. Let's get. All right, we're very excited to have this next comedian back. Give it up for Mo Patel, everybody. Mo Patel.
Hey! Hey! Come on, dudes! Hey! Hey! Give up for yourselves. If you gotta go, let's go now. I'm not in your way. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was in your way. It's dark. Go pee. Go pee. Please go pee.
I gotta pee.
Yeah. But hey, how about one more time for everybody you've seen tonight? Yeah. How about one more time for everybody you've ever goddamn seen in your lives? For everybody you have loved, you will love, you are currently loving, and you ever could maybe fall in love with. Give it up for humanity at its best, everybody!
What is your name again?
All right, dudes, I am having a rough time. My mother has been in the hospital for the past week. But, like, we know what she's going through now. She's got a kidney infection. But, like, when she wasn't, that was really hard. So then what else can I do about it but worry? Right? So, like, I was looking for distractions. You know, you gotta look for distractions at that point. So I talked to my two roommates. The first one, she's kind of a Sephora girly, and that she's a woman and works at Sephora. And she said, "Oh, you know what you should do? You should get a new haircut, because then you will be less worried about your mother being in the hospital and more excited to show it to her." Right? But I don't know, like, Sephora money or anything, right? So I, like, went to the 99-cent Chinese dollar store, you know? And I looked around at the hair care supplements, and I saw something called wave cream. And I thought that was fitting, not just because waves would look nice in my hair, but because it was representative of the time I'm going through, the turbulence, you know? So I bought the can, and I took it home, and I get there, and I look at the can, and it's got the instructions. It says, comb into slightly moistened hair, and then wrap to rag. And I'll be honest, I took other people's advice because I want to stop thinking for myself, right? It's hard when you're going through this much, like, anxiety and pain, right? So I saw that, wrap to rag, and I'm like, fuck! Where do I find a do-rag? So I texted my good friend, Jason King, fellow comedian.
Yeah.
Where can I find a do-rag? I'm trying to get waves. I didn't want to, like, tell him all the hard things about my life, you know? And he said, where did you get the wave cream, buddy? He didn't say buddy, but you know. Yeah, man. But, like, dude, I got decent you can't tell right now in the dark. I got pictures for everybody, dude. I got good waves going. And they're like for my mom or whatever, so it's like whatever. Somebody like told me like that is racially insensitive, and I asked them how, and they're like, well, black people wear do-rag. I'm like, well, black people wear pants. You know, it's only offensive if you're wearing it to be a character. I'm wearing it for what they're for. Who here has a black friend? Clap. All right, just keep talking. Don't clap. That's on you, dude. I don't know, man. I had to call poison control today. Like for I don't know. I'll explain. My shoes were smelling very bad, right? And I looked up cheapest way to deodorize shoes, and it said, sprinkle baking soda within your shoes. And by the time I got home, all the anybody that had baking soda was closed. But at the bodega, they had carpet deodorizer. They had carpet deodorizer, so I put that in my shoes, but it didn't have like an amount on it. So I filled both boot with carpet deodorizer, and then I tried to dump it out or whatever, but I had to go pretty quickly the next morning, and I found out that your body will absorb chemicals through your skin. And so like my everything tastes and smells like baking soda right now, right? I have chipped. Whatever, dude. I'm gonna do short ones. How about we do some short jokes for you guys, yeah? Woo! China, we talk. Hey, can you shut the fuck up, please, for a minute?
Nice to meet you.
Well, nope. All right, dude. Hey, will you laugh extra hard if I tell the joke real well? All right, then we can make up for it. Why is that Jesus? All right, well. India briefly beat China in the in #1 place for world population, right? Briefly overcame China for the #1 population in the world, and then immediately dropped down to #2 because of their terrifying child mortality rate. I guess maybe you shouldn't just give birth in a dirty river. And I know, I am from that part of the world, I get to say that, right? Well, I know, I'm from Pakistan. That's like, I don't know, man, they're my ancestors' enemies, right? But it sounds bad, but dude, if the South had actually seceded, we'd be saying the same shit about them, right? I'll tell you guys this, man. It's been a really rough go since this past week, past month, past whatever, right? And I'm just happy to be alive and get to speak to people every day of my life. Speak to you guys, say my words, right? Yeah. I hope you guys feel the same about me, right? Alright, I know how to open this mic now, actually. I know how to start. Fuck. Was that a minute? Or
That's a minute, yeah.
Alright, dude. We'll get out of here. On something good, I hope. Dude, I'll be honest, dude, I've been doing very well this week, even though my life has been falling apart. I'm just on a man now. I promise you, this has been happening.
Right.
It's just man, nobody's willing to vouch for me or God, I hope I'm not going insane. I'm not even drunk, dude. Everybody thinks I'm hammered all the time. It's been rough, and I'm legally poisoned right now, I guess. I called the fucking poisoning control. The lady laughed at me and told me it was my fault. I didn't know poison control was just the cops now, alright? By the way, guys, be careful how much baking soda you ingest.
like by feet or you know, mouths or whatever. Point is, like, it looks like fun. It's not fun. It's not gonna fix your shoes. Those shoes are lost somewhere in the bush right now.
That's a good point.
Give it up for him. Give it up for everybody who's seeing that. Give it up for yourselves, everybody. I don't know if I will ever be back in this bar, honestly. No, I'll be honest, I don't know. So, like, cheer real fucking loud for that, I guess. Yeah! Cheers, Matt Proctor, everybody.
Give it up for Mo Patel, everybody. You got a new job, I think, or you just got a big paycheck. I mean, this is what we're here for. We're here for you. This is for you. Do whatever you want. The audience, we love the audience. We want the audience to like it, but it's for you. You do what you want. It's your 5 minutes. You bought the 2 drinks. And Mo Patel, we're with you, brother. We love you. Give it up for Mo Patel, everybody. Shit happens. It's a crazy year, everybody. It's the dragon snake or whatever the hell year, so we're too fucking strong. We're too crazy. They cannot stop us, okay? The peace is coming, okay? We're bringing the peace. Jason Trachtenberg coming up. Elizabeth Moylan, Nikita, Manin, the Wonderlicks, Art of Seduction, Oliver Baer, Eric Hartle, JT, Brandon Scott, Josh. Let's get is REG. Yes, give it up for REG.
Yeah, I'll get you up early.
All right, let's get
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Hello, I am REG. I host
Cool.
well, it's technically a poetry open mic, but like people bring flash and raps and all sorts of stuff once a month at Pete's Candy Store on the 4th Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. We are Secret Pete's. You can find us on Instagram at Secret Pete's. We do a theme every month. You don't have to go by the theme, but it's kind of fun. Last month was hell. People were into it. I've not announced the March theme yet, but it is our 2-year anniversary, so you should come out and read or sing or do something with words or sounds, I guess. Up to you. All right, I'm going to read a poem, and then maybe if there's time, I'll sing something. It's kind of new. Object relations are my favorite kind of capitalism. To concretize one's commitment to divorce reality, an ongoing birth into a world we can't own, I pledge allegiance to your mom's flag. Most lives are lived on whims, the unconscious voice of your dad, longing to take a bus to a place you don't own. The extension self can't be a protagonist. Let's talk dominion and mastery, the romantic industrial complex, when the structural stress response infects the individual voice, the transitional object is needed to thrive, waiting for someone to get it right when they don't get it right. Your heuristics and schemas aren't mine. Is this about the third meaning or difference without separability? He tells me he doesn't believe in positive disintegration, so I make a joke about impingements. He frowns and looks the other way. Guess that's psychoanalysis, baby. I'll make Netflix my new limerent object. At least the stories are ones I can own. Even if I'm being force-fed meat, at least I get to do it at home. I read the street sign as eczema. He says the sign reads Shema. It's semiotics. Who the fuck knows? The bird, the fish, the rooster, the gun, it's all just Dixon longing the same. She said, someday I wouldn't need words to make the music move me. I said, I'm not some 20-something showgirl anymore. The doorman reminded me to pick the tune. If not Bartok, Copeland, Gnessen, could I write alone? I've given up my place here. I've lost my parking spot. I think I've lost all names. The words leave the story until I too am gone. Though some would call me Sookie Tawdry, you can call me Mac the Knife. You can choose to leave history to chance, choose what plants to buy, pull up the shoots to swap roots, and bury a new pacifier to find. Suck on the blanket or spank it, know when you're playing Fort Da, When the breakdown is coming and already gone, each breast a trigger switch, the object is now just an ornament on my lawn. No more love letters in my alphabet and no gods left to teach. The impermanence is permanent. I am a god and also your mom. Nothing belongs to anyone anyway. I am rock womb, I am gone.
Yeah!
Woo! We love object relations.
Woo! I am on the couch.
Yes, yes. It's a good place to be. 3 times a week. Let's see. What the fuck to sing? Jazz, opera, Radiohead, opera? Okay. All right. I'm gonna sing something from Turandot. Woo! It's very dramatic.
Turandot, everybody. We know it well, Horatio. What a bravura tour de force from RAG. We're going to come to that 2-year anniversary. It's going to be special. We got to come to the 2-year anniversary. All right. Elizabeth Moylan on deck. Nikita, Manin, Wonderlicks, Art of Seduction, Oliver Barrier, Harmel, JT, Brandon Scott. Let's get Jason Trachtenberg, everybody. Oh my God. The stars just keep fucking coming. Holy shit. Jason Trachtenberg. The Oscar goes to.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. I've had such a wonderful time tonight. Saw some good stuff. Love the concept of the open mic. You come down, see stuff you've never seen before, and then you do some stuff you've never done before. Woo! Yeah, thanks. The words just keep... this is a brand new song. It's a co-write. It's a real collaboration. Speaking of Pete's Candy Store, we were just talking about that a second ago. I met my co-writer on the song. Her name is Isla Delilah. Do you guys know Isla Delilah?
No.
Sure, she's kind of a big deal in certain scenes, like pop music and dance music. But for about 2 years, we've been working on some stuff. I was in her band for a couple of songs until her manager deemed me too old. Ugh.
No.
And it's like...
That's crazy.
I know. And so they replaced me with these other guys who were definitely younger than I was. It was like, they didn't have nothing or whatever, right? But who knows what the future's going to hold. Pop music's crazy that way. But I'm ready for top 40 stuff. I'm ready for top 10. I don't, it's fine. That's fine. So I wrote the song with Isla Delilah. You can look her up. AYLAD''Lyl. I can talk LYLA, and I can tell you later if you want. And so we definitely wrote this song together, a real co-write, a couple drafts and everything. I think I say I love collaboration. I do love collaboration. I do.
Sing it, Queen.
Thank you. That's what they call Isla, by the way. Yeah, sir, manager, oh my god, I can't tell you this. What was this guy's name? It was like Eric or something, I forgot his name. I mean, seriously, I forgot his name. And then I saw him like a year later at this Isla-related event. There he was. Actually, hey, thanks, whoa. Good to be here tonight. Actually, I'm just gonna do this one song because, got a lot more acts coming up tonight. And also the intro was already like 2 minutes as it was. As it is.
Only a minute 30.
Are you serious? You can chat?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well,
Thanks. Things actually got. It's like, I'll still be on the 5 minutes. So. Okay, the song's called No Heaven Above. The piano does sound good tonight.
Yeah.
I was just jamming that. That wasn't the song, actually. It really wasn't. A little A minor jam. The song's in A minor. Sorry. When the song isn't not unlike. I was just kind of getting a variation of I forget now an extra 35 seconds.
Woo!
Thanks. Oh my God, you guys are coming with me. That's great. High on a horse. Of course, a velveteen figure that I'm dreaming of. I welcome this myth and ask what if there's no heaven above? What if there's no heaven? Here comes the rain falling down. Here comes the rain falling. I walk alone on this lonely road. Nobody's here, and I'm all alone. Nobody's home. We wander through the tall grass today. Not much to do, not much to say. Trying and flying away, no heaven above. My heart with no love, I'm far away from you. The world isn't here. I felt what I fear when I'm far away from you. There's no me for you. After this, we're through no heaven above. There's no me for you. After this, we're through no heaven above. I have CDs today, they're free. If you have a CD player, and if you don't have a CD player, they're $5. Okay, thanks. You've heard that before.
Get the CD, everybody. Holy shit. Trachtenberg, New York legend. Jason Trachtenberg. Oh, what a beautiful fucking song for Isla Delilah.
Jason.
Thank you.
Track me!
That was fun. All right. Nikita, man, and you are on deck. Wonderlicks, you are coming up.
Yeah! Woo!
Out of Seduction, you are coming up.
Nikita, Remy.
Oliver Baer, you are coming up. All right. Elizabeth Moylan, give it up for Elizabeth Moylan. Yeah. Waiting patiently. Thank you for sticking around.
Hello.
Hello.
This piece is called
called Exodus. Ma, you there? His voice felt strange and heavy in his ears, the sound over-amplified and startling, as if something mechanical and distant had generated it, and not his own body. He couldn't remember the last time he'd spoken aloud. Ma, the syllable, harsh and bleeding, then the soft click of the key as he turned the lock. Ma, he said again, the air now tremulous with his question. Artificial cold blew over him as he stood at the threshold. She'd always kept her place cold, no matter the season. It was August and the dead heat of the city, oppressive, suffocating. But what should have felt like a relief was ghastly, unnatural. The air was frigid but moldering, unclean, stale with decades' worth of dust. And though it was faint, there was the unmistakable odor of biological rot. Milk soured and left out for weeks. His skin pimpled with goose flesh under his black t-shirt, his favorite, the Nirvana one, with the illustration of the circles of hell beneath the band's name. Soft and thin, to the point of disintegration, with constellations of holes near the collar and under the armpits. He was now hyper-aware of the chill between the fabric and his skin. His dark jeans, damp with sweat, clung to him. He had wandered the streets in the listless jangle typical of the habitual insomniac for the last 15 hours in rattling, irregular loops. Without planning it exactly, he'd wound up at his mother's apartment on Avenue D. It'd been chance that he'd had her keys on him when he left his place without knowing where he'd end up. He stood at the doorway and shifted his weight from right foot to left foot to right. His fingers were wandering unconsciously through his hair, dark, an angular cut to the chin. It hung lank with days' accumulation of sweat and grease. He then made a fist with his left hand and began to tap on the door frame in an arrhythmic staccato. Ma, he asked again, this time curling his thin upper body into the near wall of the interior, but not letting his feet cross the threshold. He couldn't bring himself to enter. His mind began to whirl with inchoate fear. He felt his bladder pinch. The only thought he could put to words was his hatred for the color of the walls. Why the fuck had she painted the walls that sickly hospital green? He couldn't guess. She'd probably seen it in a magazine, one of her old ones from the stacks and stacks of them that littered her bedroom floor. It was probably the interior design shade of the year, 1973. The color made the small, dim space more claustrophobic. His eyes were having trouble adjusting to the low light after being in the midday sun. He caught a whiff of another scent, something chemical, sudden lilac, a cloying false floral overlaying the burn of bleach. Nausea roiled through the hollow wet of his insides as his nostrils burned. His heart started to thud hard and fast, rattling his ribcage. Ma, this time a choked whisper. Oh God, Ma. He saw it then in the entryway, beneath the table where his mother kept her mail and a pink and white striped glass bowl filled with cheap hard candy. A lamb with 7 eyes. 3 pairs and one in the center of its skull. Each of its limbs had been stretched taut and tied with black rope to the legs of the table. It hung suspended inches from the floor, belly up. Its neck had been coiled backwards so that it met his gaze at an unnatural angle. Its soft, pink mouth trembled, though it released no sound. Its tongue lolled gently, hypnotically. The 7 eyes bulged. Its eyes were not the eyes of a lamb, but the eyes of a man. The one in the middle of its skull blinked at him. It was articulate with recognition, though mute. He released the wall of the interior and, whipping around too fast to catch himself, fell backward, landing on his bony ass in the hallway in front of the open door. He clambered to his feet and broke into a run without looking back. His mother had been dead for 3 days, but he did not know this. All he knew was that he hadn't slept in as long.
He did not know this, but she'd taken sleep with her down into Hades. He did not know this, but he'd never sleep again. You can die without being dead.
Thank you for that powerful, amazing, well-written. Thank you. Give it up for Elizabeth Moylan, everybody. Perfect for this midnight hour. It's early. It's early for Easy Paradise. We go hard. Okay, that's how we say it. Okay, in New York, we go hard. Okay, that's what we do here. We're not afraid. The Wonderlicks, you were on deck. Art of Seduction, Oliver Baer, Eric Hartle, JT, Brandon Scott, Josh. All right, let's get Nikita Manin. Give it up for the Nikita Manin. It was dope last time. We're sorry you had to wait so long. Two drink. Give it up for Nikita.
Nikita!
Woo!
Nikita! So many.
Last night, you had a dream you forgot. You were in a big mirrored hall. You thought the hall was empty until you noticed a small bald man in the far left corner. The man held up a sign. Say it with me. These are my words. These words are not. The bald man's sign said, you realized you were dreaming and suddenly felt like the bald man had the answers you always wanted. You asked the man if you could stay with him forever, piecing together the meaning of life. The man disappeared. The guy at the open mic went to the piano and played a chord. Then he dropped an orange out of his pocket. When your friend asked about your dreams, you couldn't remember any. Say it, ready? Oops.
I can say anything.
I don't have to say these words. You don't really feel alive until the cold wind hits your cheeks. The person sitting next to you is your grandmother. The other one. Ask them their middle name. Thanks.
What a fantastic piece. Thank you for sharing that and doing that. Give it up for Nikita Manin, everybody. Thank you for, we're sorry you had to go on so late.
It's a lemon, though. It's a citrus motif.
It's a lemon.
The citrus motif.
The orange guy.
But there's a citrus connector.
Oh yeah, we have a real lemon there as well.
All turns together.
See, this is why you have to stay to the end, because you
The
don't.
juice.
Yeah, you gotta get the juice, baby. We gotta squeeze those lemons, you know, and
Vitamin Nikita! Yeah!
suck the lemon of life. Art of seduction. We can't wait to see what that's about. Oliver Baer, Eric Hartle. Maybe we can get the acapella Who Let the Dogs Out this week. I don't know. Who knows? All right, give it up for the Wonderlicks. Great musician, always sounding great. Give it up for the Wonderlicks, everybody. Woo!
Sorry. You got it.
Hello? Thanks for staying.
Woo!
Yeah. Alright, I've never played this one before, so we'll see how it goes. Shadows come across the road. Fighters who've been here before. Past leaks into future consequence. Mystery comes like nonsense. Ghosts I carry with me to this day. The sight of God lighting my way. Fear appears just like a warm embrace to crystallize the hatred in its place. Beauty too is begging to be nonchalant and cast. Judges filling up halls of decay. The sight of God lighting my way. Holiest of holy men on stage. Past the haggard faces without guilt. Eyes blind for staring at the sun. Lose touch with the masses one by one. All the lovelorn poets gone astray. The sight of God and light my way. Notes begun and left unexplained. How to pull the boy out of the rain. Circle up a tragedy's the lonely siren calls the movements of a fluttering blue jay. Then the sight of God light my way. All of these forever will I pray. Then the sight of God light my way. Then the sight of God light my way.
Woo! That was beautiful.
See why I'm such a hard ass about the 5-minute time limit? Because I'm trying to fight for these great acts, these talented acts. I want people to see this. You understand? Give it up for the Wonderlicks, everybody. The fucking charade continues.
Licked by the wonder.
Licked up the wonder. I'm sorry, I am entering it into the Instagram on stage, everybody. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Is it wonder spelled the traditional way? Yes, it is. Okay, great. There we go. That was beautiful. Thank you for the wonderful song. Oliver Baer on deck, Eric Hurdle, JT Brandon Scott. Let's get Art of Seduction. Give it up for Art of Seduction, everybody. Get ready to be seduced.
Never was my one only, but Maureen broke my heart in two. And now that I'm lonely, the only thing I wanna do is helplessly think of me and you. But I won't complain or refrain from feeling this blue. And I know I never even met her, but I've been on her and her alone. The sorrow in my heart I trust will find her, and in the end we'll be just as one more. Glory. Thank you.
Woo! Yeah!
I'm seduced, everybody. I don't know about you. That was the Art of Seduction. I believe it. I loved it. Sounded beautiful. Had kind of a Slim Whitman quality, if I may be so presumptuous as to say such a thing. With Gary Lynn Ross on Broadway. Who's going? It's only $400 a ticket, everybody. To see Bob and Bill and Kieran, the Oscar winner. Eric Hartle, you're on deck. JT, Brandon Scott. Arthur, John Banzer. If I didn't say your name, let me know. Oliver Baer, Eric Hartle on deck. JT, Brandon Scott, and John Banzer. I think that's gonna do it. We managed to chase everybody the fuck out of here this week with our bad energy. Take your 5 minutes and get the fuck out of here, okay? We're cracking down. No more fucking hippie time limit, okay? It's a new era. Okay, this is a hostile takeover of this peaceful open mic. Eric Hartle, you're on deck. Can we get the great Oliver Baer up, everybody? Give it up for the great Oliver Baer. We're honored to have the poesy in the magic number bag.
That's right, we got the magic number bag. We also got the fancy technology.
And the new hat and scarf.
Yeah.
The new outfit. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
True.
Word.
And I also want to point out that the guy who was all about positive affirmations couldn't make it past midnight. I don't know what that says about positive affirmations, but I get it, you know, his friend's mom is here. So I thought I'd read this one from the technology. Phantom shapes of change parade through streets following placard people, shouting, chanting, mouthing ghostly slogans. We weave past spectral syllables, sailing upwards towards steel monoliths, monuments to market virtuality, numbers crunched, crushing the time we spend together, data blood spilled by the Barbarossa of more bullish seas, chronal abnormalities wash over and through us. We are not waving protest signs at each other, but drowning in passive complicity. For there is no grave like the sea of numericity, where the media's flying Dutchman shuttles us from pixelated cloud to the cloud of talking heads. Their crooked tendril phalanges beckoning, telling us of the change that will befall us. We look at each other with mannequin stares and sigh, a complacent exhalation of gas exchange, the sound of greenhouse commodification, recycled into stagnant syllables. No change is why we live. Okay, that was the technology one.
The bear!
Now for the random number bag portion of the evening.
Woo!
Numbers, please.
7!
Oh, 77.
7.
If you add it together.
You want me to add all the numbers together?
Yeah.
7, 6, and 8, that's 21.
7, 6. No, but there were 2 sevens, just so you know.
Oh, there were 2 sevens.
Yeah, just so you know.
That's a sonnet.
Okay, so...
Give us the sonnets, the secret sonnets of Baer.
The secret sonnets. Yeah, you know, I don't really write sonnets. Though, this is not a sonnet, but it's short enough. And it's close to the number with all those numbers added up. When he looked into her eyes, memories of a painful past, the times of hurt. Why did this happen? Are they demonic? She may very well be, for she has entranced many a man and unfortunately been scarred. There you go. That's not a sonnet, but it's shortish. So we'll go with we only got 5 minutes, so we're bagging.
Ooh, we're bagging.
An empty room, an unmade bed, clothes strewn about the floor. This elephant's graveyard of memories haunts me. It's been so long since we were like this. I'm convinced it's from someone else's story. Lost in the eons of time, only to be stumbled upon while looking for the fountain of youth. Our bodies sunk in continents to each other, rising from the ocean of touch. A city of gold shining in the middle of the desert. We whisper breathlessly, sand shifting over syllables. The skeletal remains of words that used to excite us. Laundry folded and put away in the drawer. We lie on the bed with hospital corners, the room filled with us.
Woo!
I'm going back to this, and I'm going to do one of my favorite things. It's becoming a favorite thing of mine. I'm going to try to fit bathtub nebulla.
Woo!
And possibly Gwen into this poem. If anybody else wants to be fit into this poem.
Jack!
Oh, Jack?
Bathtub nebula might be in Gwen's rubber womb.
It might. There's a hole now in it.
Perhaps, Jack, one day.
Anybody could fit inside.
My toy kingdom is crumbling. My castle in the clouds is burning. My powers have been stripped. I've been reduced to a bathtub nebula. A straw man parlaying with crows.
Nice.
Who would sooner pick my stuffing. As you tell me, it will never be the same. I saw only our shadow life in the gases of the nebula. You turned me to the opening. I covered my eyes, not wanting to lose Gwen to Haiti in reality. You tried to plug my ears with wax. I stayed lashed. That was you, yes. I stayed lashed to the mast of my fears, only wanting to hear the Gwens of my dreams.
Oh, you're just saying
Guinevere.
It's true, I am just saying.
You're just saying. You're making it up.
I
You
am.
Lancelot.
You read our future to me.
It's working.
I berated you for being a Cassandra. As the crows pick at me outside of your walled realm, I think of Antigone's brothers and pray our problems get a decent burial and are not found in an apartment with a seven-eyed lamb.
Yeah.
Might as well be us.
That's awesome.
One more?
Or
Okay.
that's it, whatever.
What?
Whatever you want. Just
One more.
one or, yeah.
One more, so we're gonna go with a...
Guinevere.
The bag has the shortest one, so we're going...
Here, this is all about you, Guinevere.
That's me.
Okay. I don't like that one. Or that one. Tossing a Virginia. Tossing.
That's really good.
You know, I would start talking in my actual native language, but you can't understand.
Very
it.
Dada.
What is it?
Tossing in vertiginous spirals, hailing the birds in the air. Ingots of real estate jetsam pinwheel spinning north by northwest, reeling me towards the rabbit hole you inhabit, trotting the hurricane-blown path, each step pulling me closer to the looking-glass world we fashioned. Every block, the ancient mariner asks me why. Ooh, null voice whispers against shock-headed Matt Proctor. And Scheherazade, why did this happen? What do you see when you look into her eyes? Memories of a painful past, the times of hurt. Are they demonic? She may very well be, for she was found in an apartment with a seven-eyed lamb. 13 flooded powerless stretches until we are in each other's shoes. There must be better ways and times to hold your hand in my pocket.
Yeah.
Woo!
There was the albatross.
It's nice to be
Albatross.
What an honor! What an honor to be in the Baer sonnet. Baer. Oh, yeah, baby. Thank you for those phenomenal poems.
Beautiful.
What a strong literary end. We've managed to chase all the comedians out. And,
Yes.
oh no, we love them. We love the comedians.
Poetry lives.
We do. JT, you were on deck. Arthur and Banzer closing us out. John Banzer. Can we get Eric Hartle up, everybody? The talented Eric Hartle. Give it up, give it up. Check out the fashion here on the red carpet.
Rocking the fit. Yeah, thank you for everyone for sticking out. This has been like an awesome. Like, the way you opened tonight was incredible, Matt. I really loved it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do the promo shit first. Yeah, I DJ at this radio station, WFMU, and we're doing a fundraiser right now. And I'm gonna be on the air Wednesday, like midnight to 3 a.m. So tune in, donate, pledge, doing that duty. Otherwise, I just have some poems to read. So I've prepared. Funny enough, the last time I did this was during the David Lynch Memorial thing. Which I forgot what I did then. I think I played some songs. But since then, I wrote another poem about David, and that got published, so I'm going to read that if I can find it on my phone. I'm like very drunk, so...
Hell yeah.
But the publication was American Museum of Paramusicology, which is like an Instagram account, but they have a lot of followers, so you can check it out. But this is a poem. I think I called it Playing Jeffrey Beaumont, which is a character from Blue Velvet. You guys have ever seen the movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My relationship with that film is I saw it in the middle of a hookup, which became a very toxic relationship that kind of echoed what happens in that movie. So that's what this poem is about. So I'm going to read the poem now. David didn't warn me Jeffrey Beaumont would flirt with a gun and lose innocence to divine sacred vacuum. David didn't warn me Ree would play Dorothy Valens, falling to her knees, melting iridescent light electric, melding our body-mind like the demon hit binding Jeffrey and Dorothy. I thought it was funny how much of a baby Frank needed to be when Jeffrey was always a man without trying. And David never told me the mind was sacred, or how feeling moments should be fucked like paper, tape, and memory. And I didn't remember when the spheres started singing, or the robins. But I hear her begging me to stay through the blades of black coffee grass. And David, why do trout swim beneath the sunrise when the stream glistens still? So that was that one. And then, thank you. And this one I've just been like drafting today. This is like super work in progress. If you can find it.
I love how you have a bag up on stage.
A what?
I love how you have a bag up with you up on stage.
You know, I wear this all the time. I'm very uniform oriented. It helps with not getting distracted, but because you know it's like a thing. I think like Mark Zuckerberg does that of like wearing the same thing every day. So his ideas, it's bullshit. But I think I do it in a cool way. Anyways, I wrote this earlier today because I drink Malta, and that's something I used to drink a lot as a kid because I'm part Hispanic and it doesn't show, but that's what this poem is about, like childhood. It's called Malta. Yeah, so. Earlier today, I drank a bottle of Goya Malta, trying to reclaim the memory of heading to the corner store with my aunt and cousins, taking our pick of sweet distractions in the marmalade malaise of a hot summer's day. And as a kid, I didn't find it odd that my uncle kept 10 pit bulls in his basement, a rotation of undocumented clients passing through his home like a turnstile, offering kind and tragic smiles to the kids and women playing in his living room, television running Cartoon Network and telenovelas from bootleg cable boxes that got HBO, pay-per-view, and Playboy fee-free, which I still remember. It was 88. If you did 88 on the cable box, you could get porn. And I like to think that 88 was for tits and ass. Anyways, I didn't know why my uncle used to work so much to hide his baby mamas and the kids I never called me primos. I didn't know he saw himself in the dogs he bred, beat, and worshipped.
And as I pull the bottle's black edge from my lips, the sugarcane sweet oasis I knew was now a taste of Tyre. And that's all I have, so thank you.
Woo! Fantastic. David Lynch poem, everybody. Give it up, give it up. And the thing about Frank Booth being a baby and Jeffrey being a man without even trying, that hit. I felt that. Give it up for Eric Hartle, everybody. And that wonderful bag on stage. Gwen loves the bag, so...
And the tie, nice tie.
Daddy wants to fuck, okay? Don't look at Daddy, shithead. I mean, I don't know. It's my life. It's...
How about a love letter, Frank?
It's a bad role model to have, but it speaks to the Freudian...
Don't be a good neighbor to
inner
her,
child.
fucker.
Arthur, you are on deck. John, bands are closing us out. Can we get JT up? Thank you guys. You guys literally are the endurance heroes. You have been here since before the beginning, going up at the end, so you are the true warriors. Give it up for JT.
Thank you, Matt. Wow, everybody who's here is absolutely fucking all-star for making that flawless. Yeah, so I'm gonna read, I guess what they call a narrative, an excerpt from a narrative nonfiction piece, which sounds scintillating, right? It was an election in November. I don't know if you guys heard about it. I went canvassing or door knocking in Philadelphia for with the labor union for the Harris Walls campaign. Woo! Sorry if that disappoints anyone. Harris lost. Sorry. It's a shock. It's a shock. Yeah, that's what they say. It's not proven. But yeah, so I'm just gonna read from the middle of this piece. It's just like 3 pretty loaded conversations I had. That the piece is 3 loaded conversations I had right before election day. Halloween evening, Chester County. In the morning, at the canvassing launch point, a park speckled with short trees and crimson bloom, the organizers had given us each tiny flashlights and reflective vests with the suggested instruction to stay out door knocking until 7:30 p.m. or, well, after nightfall. Roving through a development, big blocky homes under a wide open sky, my walking partner that day and I were making good progress while light remained, having the kind of conversations we were there to have. Lori, my wing person, had come all the way from Paris, where she had been a volunteer in the speedy and successful leftist mobilization to stop a right-wing takeover there in its tracks, or at least keep one at bay a while. She had charm in a light manner. Her conversational tack with voters was less persuasion by responsive reason pointers, my own approach, and more by listening and listening some more to what a voter had to say, drawing them out until she found a soft spot, then suggesting a vote for Harris as if it were the voter's own idea. If you support a woman's right to choose, then you must vote for her. No, you really must. We split up, and as darkness started to pull the shutters over the stretch of rose-striated clouds above us, I became more keenly aware of the potential awkwardness of floating to somebody's door in my canvasser's regalia between packs of wandering trick-or-treaters escorted by their parents. I got it, really. But there was the sense of mission and a feeling that if, well, the interaction so far had been good, then why not keep it going until one went the other way? I walked up the woman's driveway, confident that I was far enough ahead of the pack of trick-or-treaters behind me and that I'd be out of there before they arrived. She was a fit, blonde woman in sporty attire, seated behind a folding table on which were arranged the expected bowls of candy. Then, off to her left, and my right, as I was facing her straight on, another folding table topped with bottles of booze. Ah, I said, smiling collegially, lowering my clipboard to my side. 1 table for the kids, and 1 for the grown-ups. She looked at me nodding for a moment before speaking. This isn't a costume, I said, self-deprecating in tone, gesturing with the clipboard in my lanyard, backpack, and walking shoes. Here to ask a few questions is all. You want me to sign your petition? She said from her folding chair, tone sneering. Tonight, on this night, you want me to sign your petition? I hung my head for a moment, mainly as a gesture of recognition that, yeah, I knew how all this might play. and a sudden understanding that she'd probably just helped herself to a treat or two from the grown-ups table immediately before I arrived, if the solo cup in front of her was any indication. I know, I said. I recognize it's awkward, but we're just out here with the few days we have to go before Tuesday to talk to folks about our democracy and what we can do to preserve it. You're out here to talk politics. She practically spit the word out. Tonight, on this night, of all nights. She waved an arm across the entirety not only of her driveway, but of the block, the nearly treeless subdivision, ordaining Halloween and the act of dressing up as perhaps one of our most holy American holidays. How could I have it in me to do such an unthinking sacrilege? I wanted to say something clever in response about, well, look, wasn't politicking really just one more form of dressing up? And isn't the Republican candidate nothing more than a Frankenstein monster for our era? But succeeded at biting my tongue. Definitely wasn't going to fly with her on this night of all nights. You, she hissed, need to go. I nodded, raised my clipboard halfway as acknowledgement, halfway as shield, should she have decided to hurl miniature twigs at me in parting. Ultimately making eye contact and lowering my gaze to the asphalt as I turned to go. Sorry to have bothered you. I was at the end of her driveway with a pack of children approaching up the street, smiling at me jollily in the way of children in a pack on their big night. The parental escorts close behind them when she called out again, "You really need to go now." Stopping, I looked back over my shoulder for a moment, a step from being off her property. "Hey, I'm going," I said, genuinely exasperated. Night had fully descended. The pack of trick-or-treaters proceeded up her driveway. I turned the corner in the direction of the last few houses I had remaining on my knock list, then paused, somewhat dazed, discombobulated. So that hadn't gone too well. And it had been confirmation of the awkwardness I'd been wary of since receiving my instructions that morning. I had hit a couple of no answers before arriving at the hostile woman's driveway and started to figure that with a pack of kids right behind me and presumably following in the same direction as I was supposed to go, maybe it was better just to call it off and head back to base. But now I was disoriented about the direction in which I'd parked my car, and so as I stood in darkness, illumined by the little glowing rectangle in my hand, I gradually became attuned to the fact that the woman in the driveway was pointing at me as she spoke to the grown-up escorts of the trick-or-treaters, completely ignoring her and chirping happily over the candy bowls. Standing at her side as she served the adults' drinks was a jockish dude in a sports cap, his shoulders flared, possible retired military, her husband probably. It wasn't really fear that made the decision for me, but more of a feeling of, what's the point? If I was becoming a target for neighborly venom without so much as having spoken a word, I wasn't going to be able to do the Harris Walls campaign any good. Identifying myself as in any way Kamala Harris's representative, even if I was with a union and not her campaign, was the last thing I wanted to do now. No matter that at every other house where I had spoken to somebody before hers, the exchanges had been at minimum friendly, if not outright enthusiastic. I started in the direction that I decided correctly was the way back to my car in the dark, and that direction took me right past the offended driveway. And as I walked by, minding my own business, head down just a bit to show I was indeed duly chastened, the pack of children, led by their adults, started to follow me down the street in the direction from which all of us had come. I didn't really think much of it at first, was more turning the afternoon over in my head, tallying up the meaningful conversations I'd had. Then I started listening to what the grown-ups behind me were saying, crisply enunciated and deliberately audible over the top of our costumed children's mostly oblivious chatter. Does he recognize where he is? He's in our community. Does he know that? This is our community. He thinks he can walk right in here? He needs to recognize where he is. So yes, community. I've always been fond of that word and fond of the practice, and in a not at all subtle way, the act of door knocking and speaking with people is all about community building, at least in the idealized sense, even if we so often fall short of realizing it in any sort of lasting way. But here was the darker connotation of the word, the American underbelly. Did every distinct community necessarily suggest an excluded other? And was I, oh wow, my white privilege and shock, now an avatar of what must be excluded? Apparently so. And the grown-ups with their children in tow follow me down the block performing an invasion of the body snatchers act. Then an adult male's voice, he should recognize we have enough rounds here to stop a small army. Great, I thought. That's fucking great. All right, thank you. Thank you all for listening.
Oh yeah, thank you for that wonderful fucking political activism. God damn it, where is it? There it was. Give it up for JT. I mean, we need more. Thank you for canvassing. I did canvassing Columbus, Ohio in 2004. And that was the only time I ever did it because it just felt like a waste of time. That's the DNC for you, just dumb strategy. They need podcasts. They need manosphere podcasting. That's why we're here. Give it up one more time for JT, everybody. We got John Banzer on deck. Let's get Arthur up, everybody. Arthur's been waiting patiently. Give it up for Arthur.
Hi, I'm Arthur.
Woo!
This is my friend Andromeda. She's going to take a photo from the good angle. I actually can't see any of you. I got worried earlier, a white woman said she was about to read Howl by Allen Ginsberg. Ended up being a cut-up poem, so, you know, she cut some things out of there. Sorry, here we go. Here's the poem. Says I cells to multiply and multiply. Some are beautiful enough to be in the zoo. I never met a man with such pure of a palate as mine. Borges seems a banal orangutan in comparison. He came to me as his mule muse to straddle for my Cracker Jack scraps. I would have been God if I was a man. I'm superlative. No, I'm not. I just need to go out for a drink. Oh, big boy in the hall again trying to get a cheap fuck. Save your little Q-tip, I only fuck the stars. The only pleasures left available to us are the facts of death. What remains left now for love is a door to perennial frustration. Childlike lines that are tied to the alpha tugboat. I would recommend closing the book now. I'm imaginary and paradise is dead. If you really want more of me, then kill yourself in the third person and search for Hirsch in the phone book. I'm getting tired of this warm bowl of dildos. Thank you.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Oh my God. Give it up for Arthur, everybody. Thank you for reading that wonderful poem. Thank you. Yes, so we have such strong literary fucking minds here in the last hour. Give it up one more time for Arthur, everybody. Do you have a literary Instagram or anything like that? Or
Not really, actually.
okay, well, if you come back, definitely come back.
Thank you.
We'd love to have you back. That was fantastic. Give it up one more time for Arthur, everybody. Fantastic. All right, we're closing it out with this next act. We're stoked to have. You may have seen him around at Under St. Mark's or elsewhere. Can we get John Banzer up, everybody? Give it up for John Banzer.
So I just decided to start running for mayor a couple of years ago. It's going well. I'm the least indicted candidate by far. Popular in both people who know how to breathe, read, and know how to wipe. So I got some demographics. You know, I want 24-hour libraries, bus stops that go to the libraries because, you know, it's a fucking room full of books, so it really doesn't need to close that often. Bartenders need to go home. The books, they're fun. Woo! We do like to stick our dick into a running wood chipper as a society, though. And this week we're trying to see if we can go in sideways, but you know, that's to be expected. We are trying so very hard to jam idiocracy into Spaceballs. It's just imagine if dipshits that don't know how to do math finally get to low Earth orbit. It just, you know, Skeeter's gonna fix things, but he shouldn't have had access to them in the first spot. The second spot's not there anymore. It blew up because, you know, bad launch. Anywho, killing Nazis is as American as apple pie. So remember, kill them. Kill every Nazi you find. I've been watching The War since I was 3. Basically, since whenever my dad got old enough to start falling asleep in front of the, you know, the History Channel. So, my whole life. Nothing like watching the Third Reich die. Over and over and over again. Oh, is Hitler gonna win? No, he didn't. He ain't a fucking bullet because he's a little bit coward piece of shit. And all these fucking skinheads are gonna get fed into a fucking wood chipper. Because I brought one, you know, it's the guillotine is too slow. I want, look at that, gone, and another one. Step right up. You know, come on, throw a salute, stand out of the crowd. No? All right. Fucking Nazi pieces of Oh, God. It's fine. It's good to have a group of people that is okay to hate because of the choices they're actively making. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to tolerate, I don't want you to know. Stay breathing my air. Why? My great-grandfather used to fucking stack you assholes like cordwood. You know, I'm getting an itch that I just don't know how to scratch all of a sudden. Yeah. We invented napalm to deal with shits like you. We've got a secret sauce. And it's your own blood. No, it's just, because that's the problem. There's loud people, there's people who liberal, left, right protesting out there, but there's people in beige sedans. And these are the people who you pop open their chests and when they're gone, and those are the ones with the fucking medals because they ate enough people from Normandy to Berlin, where they walked there. You know what I mean? They didn't get a truck ride. And then they, after fucking taking the sinew of other men out of their mouth, went back and met grandma. You know what I mean? That's the type of guy that we're trying to not wake the fuck up. Because once you drag the man out of his beige car and his air-conditioned Buick, there's no going back. He's gonna do it until it's done because you've made him get out of the fucking car. It's not a good idea. Always kill Nazis. It's today's theme. Is that today's theme? Is killing Nazis?
Yes.
Stack them like cordwood and waste the meat. See, here's the thing about the team. There is no I in team, but there's plenty of meat in the team. You know, you stuff those words around. Plenty of meat. All right. There's plenty of. I don't like. See, normally I'm in my orange jumpsuit and whatnot, and I don't get bothered too much at 3 in the morning with my traffic cone, the hammer on my hip, the twitch that I get if I'm having too much coffee, and I'm talking to myself and yelling at the news that's coming in this side of the year. So everybody leaves me alone for the most part. But some people don't say, do you want a piece of me to a guy holding a circular saw? Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, because my point of the matter is a piece will do. You know what I mean? And the same thing will do a piece of Nazis. You know what I mean? I'm willing to cut out that hatred out of your heart. And it could be a tiny little insignificant piece of you, or we can carve out the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? I've been sitting in traffic since I graduated high school and nothing's gotten better. I'm going to take the frustration out on somebody, you know. Well, we'll cut the cameras down and then a lot of people won't be around anymore. And by a lot of people, I mean like 5 guys on Wall Street. Just, where'd he go? And some of them's over there. They skinned it and put them over there. So we'll just flesh a couple of Wall Street traders and cover the bull with their hides. What do you think? Stretch them out. You know, what's that? Wow, that skin treatment really worked good for him. Anywho, slowly turning the meat. We don't want to eat it, but we do want to show them that we're going to slowly roast them. Cut open the bowl, put them in the bowl, make the noise that the bowl makes. Anybody else a fan of history? There's a guy that made a torture device. It was a bowl that you were cooked alive in. And it was made with, let's just say, audio technology back in the day so that it would sound like the bowl was, you know, the louder you scream, the more it sounds like a bowl. And naturally, when the guy who built it said, Emperor, check it out. Look what I got. It's done. The first thing he said is, neat. Throw him in it. What? Yeah. The guy who made the thing was immediately fed into it. Don't know how I didn't see that coming. I really would have put a slide or something else in there. Like, why do people who work for the Emperor think he's not going to feed me into the fucking, oh, it's my turn? Oh, fuck. You know, it's just, kill Nazis. Kill Nazis, as many of them as you can, you know. Don't have to be too picky. They're not original sauce. These are wannabe fucking losers. You know, if you want to know how to get rid of the Nazis, watch the old movie Sergeant York, where he very psychotically talks about picking off the enemy as if they're a bunch of birds. You go from the back and you work way up to the front, because if you shoot the first one, a bunch of them are going to fucking scatter. But if in the melee of war and panic, you start going from back to front, you'll get 4 or 5 of them before they all start to scatter. And you're just sitting there, I'm really glad you don't like fighting, Sergeant York, because you're a fucking psychopath. Now, anywho, kill Nazis and have a wonderful day.
Well said. Give it up for yourselves for that powerful political, wow, that came out of, that's the opposite of what usually happens. We usually have MAGA sympathetic comedians who don't know any better. They just don't know what the fuck they're doing. So give it up for yourselves for that powerful fucking political. I am so impressed by the literary. I'm gonna read. I should have read this last week. A lot of times I'll have the idea for what I should do after it happens. So I'm gonna do it now. I should have read this last week, but I'm gonna read it now because I walked all the way through Central Park last week, from the top to the bottom before the open mic. So that's sort of part of this. 224:25. Goner walked the length of Central Park today, north to south, 109 to 57 and 7th, in front of Carnegie Hall, passed by the Reservoir, the Ramble, Bow Bridge, Belvedere Castle, the Great Lawn, Sheep's Meadow, Bandshell, Bethesda Fountain, down the mall, past Shakespeare, Bobby Burns, Pioneers of Women's Rights, Woolman Ice Rinks, the Swedish Marionette House, the Swiss Chalet. They're renovating the Delacourt Theater. Center Drive around the loop under Essex House and Columbus Circle feeds past carriage horses down into the theater district in Times Square. Migrating when it's soft, gulls look like chunks of ice standing on an ice floe in the lake. Therapy's exclusive BF probably couldn't sign up any more people tonight. Strolling into Midnight Asparagus, targeting Westerners to get off work. Can't tell if I've used this one before. It looks familiar. Before we have an ounce, anybody will call, then they'll die. I'm gonna take responsibility, waiting to rise up in hardship like Hart Crane. It's customary. Thank you for staying with us, everybody, on this Oscar special. Wow, what a night of champions. You were all fucking champions and heroes, everybody. We salute you. We salute you. Thank you for coming. Hooray for Hollywood, everybody. All the stars, all the magic, all the literature, all the comedy, all the love, all the laughs, all the drama, all the people going over the fucking time limit, not listening, the audience not laughing at my jokes, made me feel like an idiot. Me yelling at the audience. I lost my lighter. I think it fell out of my pants when I was in the bathtub nebula. I was swirling in the fucking bathtub nebula. Watching at home for you people on YouTube. That's what this is really for. It's for the fucking internet. Yeah, get in there, get in there.
Dude, awesome. Oh my god, great stuff. Yeah. Definitely come back, please. Yeah, please.
I mean,
As fire chief, it's my job to help improve my community. That's why I earned my degree.
True punk, yeah, I think we,
True punk rock.
I think we got through.
Yeah.
We got through to some people.
Yeah. We cracked some heads open.
Yeah. that was great. Yeah.
Thank you. Refreshing. Same we're all thinking, man. Kill them. I'm not being tolerant of these assholes. Fuck them. Hey, Travis, this they're nuts. Fuck them. Kill them. Get them all. Get them all. Fucking string them up. What are we doing, you? We're all. It's just the little back of the little lizard in the back of my head. Get out! You're fucking with the women. What do you gotta do? You got you all. Grandparents telling me about killing Nazis. Yeah. Like taking vitamins. It really is. Think about it. Less Nazis are more fishing than it's urban. Let me tell you rants and things about how great it was to murder the shit out of a guy with a fucking rocket propelled. That's a good story. Oh, we used to have a Packard, but we had a PT boat, and I watched a bunch of guys burn to death in the water. Hey, fuck your grandma.
Yeah, right.
Got a job at the factory. They gave us pay raises. Johnny was their manager. Was that? That's true. So we sent him into the negotiating. That's why we don't get those pay raises. We don't have the guys that hate other people. You aware? No, we're paying. Yeah. People walked up the fucking beach. No. Walk. You could say, I won't. I'll say probably after that. Some asshole going to get a fucking tank or sand. We'll critique everything with a beautiful gift of hindsight. Yeah. Is this real? Like this? The greatest quarterbacks in the world. If only we could have had it a day earlier. We like gunning for that. We like gunning for that. The only problem is well, this time they got a shot. Yeah. They're back. Oh, well. Your turn. Get it. Just walk. Kick for the dick.
Thank you for watching, everybody. What a night. What a show.
This is the
Thank you for coming out, spending your hard-earned money, waiting. Sorry if you didn't get on early. Apologize. Trying to get everybody up as early as we can. And we'll see you next Monday. Sign up for next week. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for watching.